What's up, lawn dogs? Floyd with Honor Lawn Care, honorlawncare.com. How you doing this Wednesday? Um, just here to talk about some things. The heat has been ridiculous, even though I'm in a hoodie. My basement's cold. And some other questions for you gurus once you get on here. So hopefully people start showing up soon. I know it always takes some people a little bit to get going. But I am going to share this out while we wait. Sorry about my dogs. Host. Photo library. Next. Hey, Ma, what's going on? Been a long week. Shane, what's going up, man? Come on up. I gotta drop the link, don't I? Oh, I'm getting this shared out right now. Yeah, no problem, Shane. Take your time, dog. We're gonna be here a while. Oh man, keep up with the plants so they don't die. Yeah, rain is bad, Ma. We're skipping so many yards. Let me pull up my yard book real quick. Sunrise, what's going on, man? Welcome. We're here to talk about the heat, and I know it's kicking our butts here in Michigan. Shane's getting his butt kicked down there too. He says hot. So, talking about the heat and what's going on with everybody right now. What do you guys do when you have to start skipping yards? Man, here we go. Jobs month. It's going good though. We're going good. Invoices went out, so we're good there, and yeah, everything's burning up except for where Mark is.
Okay, there we go. I always forget to turn that stupid browser off. And I can hear all this echo stuff all the time.
What's going on, Mark? Are you burning up there?
Oh yeah, everything just fried right up.
Me and Sunrise are talking about this. I think. Let's see here. Monday we skipped 6 yards. Tuesday we skipped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 yards. Wednesday we skipped, I think 3 today, and we're already working on we're so far ahead that the boys went out today, and almost all of our properties are done already. But their yard books didn't work for them today on the tablet. They couldn't get the service, so I don't know how many they skipped today. like I'm not even working. I went out Monday and that's it. Because if I work, I take time away from my employees, hours away from my employees.
Yep.
And I got to keep them happy with the hours. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like I sit and I guess it sucks because I like mowing. There's kind of a benefit, and I'm not adjusting to it right now. I'm still adjusting to it.
Right.
Like being the owner, what do I do when they're out working and sitting here like, wait a minute here. I don't want to twiddle my thumbs, but what are things I can do? And of course, my wife wants to give me these honeydew lists, so I try to help her out a little bit because I'm home. And
right. Yeah, that was a problem that we had a helper with us that, you know, you do the best you can to make sure that person had work. Well, I also went in drought piece, and it also took out of your pocket. That was
right.
on top of that.
And that's the catch, you know. Next year, if I have the same amount of yards, I probably would do just a crew of 3, not a crew of 4.
Right.
And we'll just run a one crew of 3 or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm still, people are still calling, so I'm still getting more yards. We picked up a new client this month, 2.5 acres. And then I just got somebody who called and wanted me to give them a quote to mow their pasture. Now, when I heard pasture, I'm like, wait a minute here.
Yeah.
I went and looked at it, and that wasn't undoable. It looks like it hasn't been used in years, so it's pretty. But I talked to her today. She's going to actually just rototill it all under. She said they're going to hook up their tractor. I'm like, that's fine. You know, I said I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. It would have been a nice paycheck, but it definitely would have destroyed some blades. Yeah.
Pasture.
Hey, Deputy, what's going on? They're done for the week. Nice. You guys are all welcome to come on up.
Yeah, we have a bunch of yards tomorrow, and then we're done for the week.
Yeah, we'll be done tomorrow for sure. I don't know. That way we got Friday off. I just got to find out where the boys left off today, and so I'll meet up with them tomorrow at 8. We'll go over the list and see where we're at. So, yeah, we're even going to do the Friday's list tomorrow.
So we've downsized enough. We got enough rid of the big yards that we're down to 4 days a week now. What'd you say, Vicky? Vicky's listening in the other room.
Listen to this guy. I'm not your elder.
How many? Oh, Vicky says we got 6 yards on for tomorrow.
Okay.
So, but we've been jumping ahead a lot of them. I've been starting at 6:30 in the morning when I got the grass flying, just trying to stay ahead of the heat. So usually about 1, 2 o'clock, somewhere in there, we're done for the day. So, you know, that gives me 8 hours of mowing most of the time. So.
Well, we're starting to do our odds and ends. We usually do a lot of pruning and trimming and stuff like that, you know, in July. So we're starting that up.
That's what we do.
It's the fill in work. I wouldn't say it's fill in work. It's necessarily has to be done, but I told the guys, I said that we're going to start instead of waiting until mid-July like we normally would. We're doing it now, which I guess is kind of today's what, the 8th.
8th, so, yeah, you're right on.
So yeah, so
a week or something like that. But our droughts, or actually the drought's right on schedule, but the heat's ahead about 2 weeks.
Yes.
Because we usually have a week of drought when it's in the 70s. We can get all the shrubs done.
Well, I was looking at the weather. It looks like next week we're supposed to get some rain, like we are anyway. I thought it's had 3 days straight of thunderstorms here, so that'll be nice and not nice.
Yesterday morning, we were the weather forecast was 80% chance of rain. We got absolutely 0.
Oh, we're not getting nothing.
Yeah,
it's so hot. It's weird because we keep our house set at 72, but
right.
In the basement where I'm at, it's so cold. Like I can't come down here without a hoodie on. I guess so, but I'd rather sit in a hoodie and shorts than anything. So I'm actually loving it. I wish I had a couch down here by my TV over here. I told my wife you'd never see me upstairs ever when I'm in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I can only handle, like the heat's not the big deal. It's that dew point. It's at 70. You know, that's just the killer right there. That humidity and all that stuff. Are just when you stand outside, you're sweating. You're not even moving yet. That's when it gets do a lot versus
Yep.
it wears you fast.
And we're constantly, we don't have irrigation in our house, and I'm moving sprinklers around all day long. And I try to stop. I don't sprinkle between like 11 and 4, the hottest part of the day. So, and I try to keep it in the shade when I can. I try not to get in the sun, but it's the only way I can keep up. We do got irrigation coming. Ranger, what's going on? We do got irrigation coming end of this month, so that'll be nice.
How's it going, Andy Stars? Yeah, it's we put water in our lawn to make it look really nice, but like it's expensive. And we got to pay for the water.
Yeah, yeah. Ranger, come on up, man. Say hi to everyone. Everybody's welcome. So I don't pay for yard or stream yards. Can I still have like 37 people up there like everybody else does now? Or is it still limit 6? That's what I meant, 10.
10, yeah. Hey, Mike.
I just exaggerate because I saw somebody and they had like every single slot filled, all 10. I'm like, my God, how many people I can?
That's too confusing.
Yeah. Hey, Mikey, what's going on?
But yeah, I just saw that post. 10 people is what you're allowed to have on the basic, which we have, because I'm not paying for nothing.
Yeah, I'm not paying for nothing either. Hey, we got all the people in here now that normally come. Ranger.
I was surprised I had the people I did Sunday night.
No,
holiday weekend.
Dr. Real, what's going on, man?
Another day in paradise, buddy.
You finished dinner?
Paradise.
You finished dinner?
Oh yeah.
Pineapple pizza?
No, we cooked out tonight with friends.
What's up, guys?
What's up, Mikey? How you doing, man?
Good. How you doing,
Hey,
Floyd?
good.
Mark, Shane?
Did you get that package I sent you?
What's up, Shane?
Oh yeah. I'm gonna put that in a video here soon. I got to send out KLC's trim line cutter and a bunch of stickers. I've got stickers that look, who let the cross-dressing clown in here? You know it.
Dr. Real.
What's up, Deputy? What's up, Sunrise? What's up,
It's funny.
Ranger?
It's funny how you knew he was talking about you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, well, he said, Sarah, you can't see him, but he does dress up as a clown, and he cross-dresses.
So I do got an update with the Mowers for Vets. So I met with a lawyer today. He's writing up all my articles and articles of incorporation and stuff like that so we can apply for the 501c. So I got a meeting with him again in 3 weeks. And he's going to give me all the paperwork and stuff so we can submit the articles for the nonprofit part of it. I do got the mower, and I'm starting to get applications in. I got 4 applications now, but they're all requesting riding lawnmowers. So I realized on my website, I updated it. That got me learning. I updated it and actually put, if you look under the application, I got a picture of the mower that I have now. And say, if this mower does not work for you, please don't apply at this time. This is all we have. So because of that, I was able to update that website and stuff. I do got an application for Mower Soldiers. And what Mower Soldiers is if you want to be a delivery guy for the lawnmower, for Mowers for Vets. So, for instance, Shane, if you wanted to deliver in your area, I have you fill out the application, you send it to me. Someone like you 3, I wouldn't really do an interview with because I trust you guys. But if it was somebody I really didn't know, I would do that. I'd give you that application. You fill it out, you send it back to me. And then I'd send you the acceptance letter with a sticker and another form you have to sign. And then I would keep you on file for that delivery person. So if somebody are you in Canton, Shane?
No, I'm in Columbus.
So if somebody in Columbus or within your willing to drive area, let's say you're willing to drive 100 miles to deliver it. If you're within that area, if somebody qualifies, then the committee picks that person. We'd call you up and say, hey, Shane, are you willing to drive deliver this motor. We bought it from Joe's lawnmower shop in your area, which hopefully will be a veteran-owned area. You go pick it up and basically bring it to them. And then with the acceptance, we're giving everybody this sticker with the acceptance of the delivery guy. And then eventually I'm going to get shirts made and give them to people so they got a shirt to wear. Now, I mean, just because you're a delivery guy doesn't necessarily mean you actually ever deliver a mower. I hate to say it like that. It kind of sucks. But we can't guarantee you, right now I got one mower to give away. It's like, and it's here.
Let me ask you, if I could get a deal worked out to get a discount at my dealer for lawn mowers in this area, is that something you would?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. And if I found a candidate that was in your guys' area, let's say there was an actual veteran living up by Mike, which Canada's not a question. I mean, if I had a way to ship them to a veteran in Germany, because I know there's veterans that live in Germany, they stay there, they get out of the Army and they stay there. I'd do that. I'd call Mike and say, hey, Mike, man, this is what we got. Can your dealer provide us with, I'm going to try to stick with Toro, I think, but that recycler seems to be a good mower.
Yeah.
And then have Mike, if he can work out that deal with his local dealership or whatever.
What's up, Jesse?
Yeah, I know, Deputy. I know, man. Jesse, what's going on? He's absolutely right. I wanted to have this mower out by the 4th. Deputy thought he had someone that would look promising, but he's dragging his feet. And the problem with veterans is they're all stubborn. So the ones that really need it don't want to apply. Oh, I don't want handouts. And and I get it. I don't want handouts either. But sometimes, people need it.
Well, I'll call my dealer tomorrow and talk to them and see what their willingness is like and see what kind of discount they can give, because they are a Toro dealer.
Yeah.
So,
and the one I bought here, the guy gave it to me at cost. My dealership did. He gave it to me at cost, so he didn't make anything off it. If he made anything, it was like $5. But the issue that I'm running into is again the finances, the money, because we're down to about, after buying the mower, buying the website, and getting all this stuff up, we're down to about $1,000 left in the account. And I just
is anybody donating?
Not very. I've gotten like the one donation from you and Worley after, it was like a month after, but not really much anything. And I just had to drop out of that 1,000. I just had to drop 500 out with the lawyer today, and then I'm making payments with him on the rest of it. So he's also, the lawyer's also one of my customers, so we're able to work out a deal.
Okay, so how many of you guys think we should do another fundraisers for mowers for vets? I would like to see a show of hands in the chat room there, because I would be more than happy to do another fundraiser for you guys.
And I don't want to ask for it too much. I mean, it's just.
How long's it been since we did the last one?
It was a couple months.
All right. Well, then I don't think, and everybody's in the lawn care industry back to work. So.
And I want to get away from doing that. I really want to. I don't know if the calendars would be something worth selling to everybody. Like if I could find a way to get it to all the YouTubes, and I think if I sold 500 calendars at $10 a piece, I'd make $5,000. If
Mike was in like the spokesman for the calendar, if he was on the front page, I'm sure.
Yep. Sponsored by Transistor Radio Group.
There you go.
Great idea, Shane.
Anyway, that's my update so far. Other than that, the heat is kicking our butts. We're skipping like almost 20 yards this week.
Yeah, we'll be.
I mean, I'm glad we got 70 yards, but we're skipping 20 of them. That's bad.
Yeah, we're going to be skipping at least 3/4 of our lawns next week. We're done. So, the lawns that we do have irrigation, they cannot keep up.
Nope, ours aren't either. A couple of ours aren't either.
They're growing, so we're every week we're mowing yellow grass, and it looks like hell after it's done. But you got to mow it because the weeds are so tall. The buckwheats are up a foot every week. So
yeah,
And them things are horrible because you got to mow them twice because they fold over and you take the head off of it. You still got to
Yep.
get up there.
It's tip them over. My video tomorrow that I just uploaded, and it'll show tomorrow 8, goes over what our grass looks like. I went in like it's a hot video, you know, and it's like, oh my God, how brown our yards are.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty ironic. I don't know if you've seen the video I put it today, but anyway, it's all about dry lawns and everything. So it's pretty ironic. And
We're all talking about it right now.
No, and this was not in the forecast. We had a downpour for like 20 minutes about 2 hours ago. So what did I do? I made a video about it. That'll be posted tomorrow. so I have a video that we're in a drought for 3 weeks that, you know, you guys seen already probably, whatever. And now I'm going to have a video tomorrow with a downpour, which is great, but it's not enough rain.
Yeah,
we need
20 minutes ain't enough. Yeah. I'm hoping that forecast next week is right, where we got 3 days of straight rain.
Yeah.
As much as I want to be out working, we definitely need it here.
Oh, we were really bad.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Shane's absolutely right, Jesse. As much as I'd love to get a booth there, they're so expensive it ain't worth it. Maybe one day if we get some big sponsors like John Deere or something, they'd be willing to sell the calendars at their booth or something. I don't know. But what I want to do is, if I get the calendars made, I'll put them on the website and everybody can just go there and buy them. You know,
I got an idea, Floyd.
And I can't make it to the GIE this year.
You need to reach out to Super Clean.
Yeah.
I'm
I
serious. If you don't, I will, and I'll give them your information because
I got her email. I got their email.
That's a company right there that I think would be willing to help out.
I sold some products to a buddy. The guy I bought the business from, he was at he saw my video and he goes, "What did you use?" And I'm like, "Oh, Super Clean, man. It's outstanding." And he went to the Ace where we get it here. Ace Hardware is the only one that carries it here. And he went there and he couldn't find it because he was looking at the power washer area. I said, "No, dude, you gotta go over by the car soap." And I showed him where it is. He went home. He washed his grill. He said his grill is 20 years old, looks brand new. And then he goes, "I washed it." He goes, "I got a hot tub that's 10 years old." He got a free hot tub, and he cleaned it out, and bleached it out, and cleaned it out super clean. He's like, "Jeff, this stuff is." He goes, "You're the best salesman ever." And I'm like, "Dude, I'm just telling you that this stuff works. That's all I know." I thought Deputy was full of crap, but he's not. When he first started pitching it, I was like, "Deputy, you're full of crap, man. Nothing's that good." It is. It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look for it one of these days, find it, because I always just when I go to the car wash to wash my mowers off, I always just put the engine degreaser on it, which is actually bypass. It's just soap, and you put it on there long enough, and it burns your eyes.
Oh man.
It works pretty decent because it takes all the grease and everything off. But I want to try the Super Clean too. So
Yeah.
I
My
just
wife.
gotta look for it.
My wife used it on her kayak. We got our kayaks out before last weekend, and they gave us Super Clean gave us that kit. You know, they tend to send everybody except Canadians. You never got one, did you?
No.
Well,
they don't give a
that
shit
sucks,
about me.
dude. That sucks. But anyway, they sent me this spray foam, and I recorded it, but I'm trying to put together a video with all the stuff that they sent me. My wife used it on the kayak, and she rubbed it with her hand to wash it around. And the next day, her hand was pretty tore up and itchy. And she said it didn't peel, but she definitely you don't want to touch it with your bare hands. That was her advice. So
Sunrise said he is willing to support a fundraiser for Mowers for Vets. And yeah, I'm live with Floyd.
hey, tell her to come say hi.
I think Mike, is that Mike up top?
Mark and Mike.
Mark and Mike in the morning.
What's that?
Mark and Mike.
You talking to me?
You talking to me? You talking to me? It's
Sorry, I
like-
wasn't watching.
We're all north. We're all north of you, Shane.
Deputy Cruz said he would support it.
Mhm.
I just want to know how many people will come in and support the stream and it's funny that a lot of people will super chat in a grow stream, but they won't support Mowers for Vets.
Well, I mean, I'm still getting the word out there, and now that the VFWs, I've got a hold of the American Legion. I guess American Legion's national headquarters is somewhere in Ohio, I believe.
Jesse just said he would support it. I'm going to do another one. Do you want to do it with me, Floyd?
I'm all for it, man. If you want to do it, I'm not gonna beg for nothing like that, but I'll do it. If you're willing to do it, I'll do it. And because it's gonna cost the lawyer is gonna cost me way more than I thought. But I tried doing it myself, and I'm sitting there going, "Oh my god, I don't want to f this up." So
Well-
I actually have to get at least two more board members with me too. So I'm kind of working on that.
What-
And I told them I did this. I said, this is all a YouTube thing too. And I said, can my board members be like Shane or some, Deputy Cruz if we meet up? Because we got to meet like at least once a year. I said, will this work on this? And she's like, absolutely. So.
Well, to me, I think you're in Michigan. I think Sunrise Services and Deputy won't be living in Michigan.
Traitor. He's being a traitor. Moving to the south.
He's not a traitor. He's leaving the state.
Come on, the North won the war, and now he's moving to the South. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
Because
No,
the
we're
North,
more now. Like,
the North is a bunch of snowflakes.
You're in the North. What are you talking about?
I know. I'm just telling you. That's all that's in Ohio is snowflakes. Hey, Bush Green, that guy next to me said he would support another one.
He supported last time. So,
I know it's awesome, man. So
I support my friends.
but what we could do then is let me see here. If we did another fundraiser,
and
we could do anybody who donates like $50 or more could get a sticker sent to them. So they have to PM me or somehow get an address or something. I don't know.
Hey, Floyd.
Sunrise Services and Mike with Bush Green to be board members.
What's that?
You should add Sunrise Services. And
Well,
Mike
so
to be board members.
I got oh crap, what's his name from TA Flags, TA Alliance. He's involved in this a lot. I talked to him a lot. I just mailed him out a package today actually. But I got stickers I could send to people if we do a fundraiser. I guess I just got to figure out how to get their addresses. I don't know how to get everybody addresses.
Does Rob live close to you?
No, Dan, we haven't yet. We have a couple applications, but they're all asking for riders, and we just don't have the money to get them a rider. And I feel bad for a couple of them.
How much more do you need for the attorney fees?
Well, the attorney fee is $1,600,
And you only have
and I just
500.
paid him $500 today, so that would leave us about $400 left in the account right now.
So you got 500 left, and you need $1,100 total.
And then I got to apply for the 501c, which is still the $650, which I thought I could do myself, but I can't. I had the lawyer involved. So I'm not. I mean, it's a slow process. This isn't something we need to do overnight. I just, like Deputy says, if I can just get rid of the one mower, then we're moving forward. Then people know this thing is a real thing.
right.
So hey, your cat's butt's in our face, Mike.
Yeah.
Hey, anybody wants to come up, they can.
All right, I got to go, fellas. Floyd, give me a call sometime, man. We'll set up a fundraiser. We'll do a fundraiser on my channel. And
Because the PayPal account's always open. You can just
Yeah.
go to the website, mowersforvest.com, and donate anytime.
well, y'all have a good night.
Yeah,
You
Shane,
taking off?
thanks for stopping by, man. Appreciate
See you,
it.
Shane.
I'll see you guys.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
See ya.
Mikey, how's the heat up there? It's bad, huh?
Yeah, it's really bad. It's supposed to be up to about between 104 and 110 Fahrenheit tomorrow and Friday.
Woo!
Oh, yeah. We're supposed to be over 40 Celsius, 41, 42 with the humidity. It's bloody hot. I'm telling you.
I got a buddy of mine showed me the temperatures for his place. See that? Really not.
That's rough. Dang.
Oh, yeah.
116, 114, I see.
Wow. Where's that?
I believe that's in Arizona,
Oh, okay.
unless he moved again. But yeah, that's yeah. He's doing construction. Can you imagine doing construction in that heat?
No, like I'd rather do anything but construction or roofing. Roofing's got to be miserable.
Oh, I
Yeah.
couldn't imagine.
Or laying cinder blocks for a house or something. Oh my God, no.
Yeah. When there's a team and there's a one in front of that team, there's a problem here. You know?
Yeah, we've been cutting our softball practices short for our varsity team because we're doing a summer league just because of the heat index is so high.
Oh, that's yeah. Oh, I went to
Oh, all right, Black Spoon. I see how it is.
a funeral. home.
Dirty did go live. I saw that too. I got the message.
My buddy's dad died, so we went to the funeral home. Everybody's wearing a mask in there, and oh my, we were there for probably about half hour, 45 minutes. The sweat
See, deputy.
just pouring down.
See it,
my face.
deputy.
So hot.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
bad.
yeah. Well, today I finished early. I only did, actually, I did 2 full lawns out of 10 that I was supposed to do today, and then 1 partially. So I was back home by, I don't know, close to 10 in the morning. So it was pretty early day for me for that. So I thought before it got really hot, and it was hot already at 10 in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
I did some work in my backyard just to get ready for a demo of my shed, and
Yeah.
I was soaked from head to toe. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
you know when you're so wet you can't even take your pants off, and when your shirt's stuck on.
It's bad. It's bad.
It was like I jumped in a pool with my clothes on. I was just soaked.
You know, but I mean, if you're working, if you're like you're prepping for your shed. If you're out working, there's a little bit of an accomplishment feel when you are stripping down to get in the shower. Like, man, I worked a good hard day today. I mean, I can't get my shirt off, but I worked a good hard day.
Yeah.
I do what Zeke the Freak said years ago. You stop home at lunch, you change socks, you change underwear. You know that makes a whole lot of difference when you go back out.
Yep.
You don't
Yeah.
take clothes, but just the socks and the underwear makes a big difference in the world. It's
Well,
it's amazing what that does.
Well, like I told you, I didn't work yesterday. I didn't go out and mow, and today I didn't go out and mow. My guys are doing it, and it's kind of nice, but it also sucks because, like you said, I'm kind of compromising more money to make sure they have the hours. You know,
But you
but
have to do that.
I gotta keep them because when I need them, I need them.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, we're going to do our big property tomorrow. It takes all 4 of us. We're going out there to do that tomorrow. And then after that property, I don't know that I'm going to mow the rest of the day. I might just let them finish up. Me and my daughter are going to go do our Muskegon or our out of town jobs that we know on Friday tomorrow. But that way we don't have to work Friday. But I'm just going to let them finish up here in Fremont.
We got my big lake property that I no longer mow that. As of last week, that was my last time mowing it.
Yeah.
And I give that lawn away, and I got the young kid that's going to do it now, and it's going to be fine for him. But the biggest thing is I don't have to worry about getting there and what else is going to be going on in that property, because there's always something going on there. And he's young, the kid that's taking over for the job, he's younger and he's got more patience, and he can have it because I don't want to deal with it anymore.
It's kind of like a relief now, right, for you?
Yeah, it is. It actually
Mhm.
Like you feel relief.
it was my favorite lawn because I grew up on that yard fishing almost every single day in the summertime, and it's that neighborhood I grew up in. So it was kind of hard to give that up, but it was time to give that up because it was. If I did it with Vicky, if Vicky was helping me, we could get done about an hour 15. If I did it myself, it was an hour and a half, hour 45, sometimes 2 hours. Well, yeah, we just don't have that much time in our schedule to take out for one lawn.
Right.
Mhm.
I'd rather do four $35 lawns than that one lawn. So,
Exactly, and that's what my difference is this season too. My revenue compared to last year is pretty much the same, bang on right now, but I have less driving time and I have smaller properties.
yes.
I don't have the properties anymore that I'll spend 2.5, 3 hours on to make $125 to $140.
Yeah,
You know, it made no sense. This COVID thing at the beginning of the year kind of opened up my eyes to, you know what, I'm going to condense things now, and it's working out. And I'm going to
That's
continue.
awesome.
Too. And I'm going to continue that way now. I'm going to. I never said I'll do flyers. Like I never agreed with flyers, you know, and whatever this and that. But you know what? There's certain areas in my town I don't want to deal with anymore. It's just it's the people. They don't give a crap about their properties. They're just in terrible shape. Hard access to backyards because they're so small. So I'm going to do door hangers for next year at the beginning of the year, and I'm going to specifically just do it in the areas that I want to work in. You know, where I know I can get more properties, and that's close to my house, you know, and stuff. So I'm going to see if that works next year.
Or you get more EDDM cards.
That's what I do. EDDM cards.
They can focus in one area.
Yeah.
That might be a better way to go. And you can go through your post office.
So, well, they're a little more expensive because you got to mail them. But if you're willing to walk door to door, I'm lazy. I'll mail them.
Oh, I'll do door to door. I'll do door hangers. I don't mind doing that this spring. So
when I mow an area, I like have my employee go, okay, go hang 3 door hangers that way. I'll go hang 3 door hangers this way.
Right.
You know, when I get the houses, the first part of the season. There's a subdivision that, well, I guess a cul-de-sac that has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 houses on it. I mow 4 of them right now in that cul-de-sac, and the big one on the end just sold, and they hit my guys up today asking for information. The new owners did to mow, so that'll be 5 out of the 6 that I own. That'll be nice. That know, that's one stop, 6 houses. That's so nice, you know.
Oh yeah, I like that. When you don't have to move anything, and you just roll.
No, just make sure you got gas. You know.
Yeah, and there's this one community I wanna try and get a whole bunch in. I have 2 right now beside each other. They're really tiny. It's an older adult community. I think you have to be 55 or older to live in this. It's a private. I know you guys call them like HOA or something.
Well, HOA is it's not for older people. It's just for everybody.
Oh, okay.
We do have retirement communities where people Mark's age go and retire, and
so it's all private. You know, like a private contractor does the snow removal, like for all the roadways and stuff, and then the residents there have to hire or do their own driveways and their own lawn, right?
Yeah.
So anyway, a lot of them pay for the service, and they're tiny lawns. I have 2 that are right beside each other. One is $40, and the other one's $45, and both of them at the same time I get done in 20 to 25 minutes. So it's like $90 or so.
Together,
so if I can get more,
you do them both in 20 minutes?
Yeah, together.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I know, and that's what I'm saying. These properties are so small; they don't have fences, so you can, if you had like 20 in a row, you can do all the backyards at once. You know, either the push mower or the 36 stand on. So that's what I want to do with my door hangers. I want to hit that really hard in there. There's a few hundred homes in there. So,
what I like those yards too, because I like to try to stripe them all together too.
Oh yeah.
So you have a whole backyard striped together. Yeah, and then when I angle them, instead of angling them on the yard, I'll angle them for 2 yards, and I'll just make one long. Yeah, that's how me and my neighbor's yard. I mow his. He's a customer, and when they come and do our yards, we do it that way. It looks awesome.
Yeah.
But we got big. We're talking. We do it's 2 acre. Well, I'm mowing. My property is probably 1.5 acres. His is probably 1.5 acres. So we're mowing 3 acres, and we're striping it all one way. It looks good. It looks awesome when it's done.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, that's the way to go, Mike. I do agree with you. It's the way to go.
Yeah, I'm just condensing, and I want to have things closer together, and I think there's a lot more money then. You know, like if you can just stop there and do a few yards, or if you're just driving a minute down the road and stopping again and doing another one, it's like
when you have them closer, dollars per hour goes up tremendously. You don't think it does. You don't think you're making that much money, but if you figure the amount of time you put in there, the dollars per hour is where you want. You know, it's up there. And I like them days where you're making about $100 an hour. Who's going to pay you that? Where am I going to get a job that's going to actually? Where am I going to get a job that's going to pay me $50 an hour on a bad day?
Right.
No one's going to pay me that.
I'm making
that much money on my own, you know.
Well, some days I'm making more than $100 an hour.
Yeah.
You know, like
Right.
I can do 3 for sure within 1 hour, sometimes 4.
Yeah.
You know, like $40 is my minimum, 40 to 45 minimum to $55 lawns. So we're talking like, you know, say at least $150 to $180 an hour.
I'm actually
It's a no-brainer.
I'm actually pissed I didn't start this 20 years ago.
I
really
know,
am.
right?
I just like
I know.
I remember when I first got out of high school and I graduated in 96. I looked at doing something like this and I was like, well, no, that's a poor man's job. That's beer money job. You know, I didn't look at it as a you know, but I was 18 years old, 19 years old. I didn't know any better, you know, and I'm there going, oh my God, these kids on here that are doing it at 18, like Jar Landscape and stuff, they're going to be set if they stay with this stuff for a while and they stay good and true to themselves.
Yeah.
There's money here. So
Well, see, the problem I always had is I worked for an excavating company. When I left there, I was making $20 an hour.
I'm listening.
And everybody says that my brother kept saying you can make a lot of money. Well, how much is a lot of money? I don't know how much is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to you know, to him might be $100, and a lot of money to me is $10,000. So there's a big gap there. That's a lot of money. I didn't know. So no one ever put no dollar sign on it. I think nobody ever gave me an idea how much money was there. They want me out there. So.
All right, I'm gonna print something. So if it gets loud, let me know. I'm gonna shut it off. I'm gonna show you guys something I did.
And then I thought about it too, like if I had somebody helping me and I got like another 50 yards, like holy crap, you know, like I could be making a killing, like doing all these, like instead of taking 20 minutes for this yard, it might take me now 7 to 10 minutes with somebody else, you know.
And it does. Like I got 70. Well, 70. This is what I did. So I realized sitting here, what can I do while my guys are out working, you know? And so I put together a mailer. I'm mailing out letters to everybody, and I'm mailing out 72. 65 of them went out today. I'm mailing the other 7 out tomorrow, whatever. But basically, it's my it's the services, new services provided for the rest of the year and the future. So, for instance, like irrigation, I'm offering that now. Now, I don't do irrigation, but I have a guy who works for me who does it, kind of like a subcontract type deal.
Right.
And I gave all the prices right up front. Say, this is what it costs for startup. This is what it costs for winterization. This is, you know, new installations can be quoted. Maintenance service calls. This is what it costs. You know, and materials and stuff. And then I also got fertilizer weed control because I worked out a deal with another guy, same situation. He's kind of a subcontract type of a deal. He goes and does all my fertilization for me. And I still make a profit. Now, do I make as much as I could if I did it myself? No, but it's easier to just have him do it, and I still make a small profit off of that.
Right.
Because he cut his prices for me because he's kind of like, I'm working as a salesman for him. And then the other thing is like instead of plowing, I don't want to plow this year. I hated it. My wife, I talked to my wife about it earlier, and she said, all you did was bitch about it last year, about how miserable it was, how you know, and I said, she goes, so don't advertise plowing, but do those 1 or 2s. You can do it, but like you can be very picky. Do like, oh, Nick, I need to see your face, buddy, to come on. I don't want to let people on. We had bad incidents with somebody who came on without being able to see your face in the past.
Yeah, you know,
I can't do it without letting you up. But I'll let you up if I can see your face, man.
It's not bad if you know that one wasn't bad, but it could get really bad.
Yeah.
You always got to protect yourself. So.
There he is. What's going on, Nick?
You all right, mate?
Yeah, I figured it was you. But anyway, you never know, man. I hate it. I just stuff, you know. Nick's been up here before listening, so I just never know. But
I don't know.
So something because I don't like plowing. I offer holiday light installation. So I get into holiday lighting, decorating people's houses and taking it down. But see, last year I kind of advertised it, but I didn't push it. So now I have 75 customers plus, 70 plus customers that I'm able to install this. So it's like a lease program where they get my lights. I install my commercial grade lights that I purchase. They're customized to their house. I put them up. I guarantee they work all year, so they can stay off the roof, off the ladders, and then I'll take them down. Sometimes after the holiday, when they want them down, when they say okay, they're down. Turning them on and off kind of is on them, unless they want to put a timer. And then I take them down. It's my equipment. I store them. Next year, the next 2 years, they get a discount off of the original price, for continuous service. And then it's fixed after that 2 years. So after 2 years of discounts, that's your fixed price from now on.
How do you charge for that?
By the foot, really.
That's pretty interesting. I've never heard of a company around here that does that.
No, there's even so I don't know if you've seen, like, I go crazy for Christmas at my house. It's like ridiculous. I do the whole synchronized light to music and all this stuff. And this is something I started in Colorado. I did it 1 year, and literally, I think I did 3 houses in one day and made $1,000 in one day. And I'm like, and that was me not even pushing it, because it's not cheap. It's not cheap, but the materials pay for themselves after the first year. So a lot of times, like if you were to call me, Mike, and let's say I charged $3 a foot and you had 100 feet of lighting you wanted up. So that's $300, right?
Mm-hmm.
That pays for the materials. The materials will probably cost me about $150, roughly. So then the rest goes towards my labor. But next year I'm charging you $250 for that same 150 feet, and I already have the materials paid for. So you don't make a lot of money the first year. It's the years after.
Right.
It's the years after, and it's a lease program. If you say I want to stop paying that $250, well, you don't get to keep the lights. They're my lights. I can use it for somebody else's house.
Right.
Gotcha. Yeah. Interesting.
So we'll see. But plowing is, you can kind of stay a little warm in your truck, but I'm going to be outside in the snow, especially here in Michigan, taking them down. But I do that anyway in my house. I'm out in the snow taking them down in my house all the time. The only thing I hate is wrapping trees. Man. Like I do mine, I wrap every branch. That is a pain in the butt to take down and put up. But that's costly. That's expensive.
Where Mickey and myself used to live, you would pop over the hill and you would see our house. Our house was so lit up during Christmas time, if you dropped your keys in the front yard, you could find them.
I'm telling you. It's awesome. It's fun. Yeah. We got a town called Christmas, Michigan, and it's Christmas year round. There, Mike. I think it's in the UP, right?
It is in UP, yes.
Yeah.
You know
I like
what?
it there.
We're making a road trip Saturday in the motorhome. I don't know if we're going to I don't know how far we're going or what we're doing, but we don't have to be back until Monday.
Nick, were you saying something?
No, I'm just listening to you.
I thought you were saying something.
So I don't know
who's Nick?
Stuff out there, but
Nick's over. Nick's the guy who comes on and lays in bed and listens to us while he's laying in the UK. UK, right?
Oh,
yeah, that's me.
Nick.
Where are you in the UK?
Wales.
Wales. Okay. My sister lives in Essex. My sister's in Essex, Chelmsford.
Oh, that's England. Totally different country, mate.
I thought you said UK. UK is England, isn't it?
Oh
no. Yeah.
Don't worry, man. I get confused.
Where are you from, Mike?
Mike's from Canada.
Oh, I'm from Canada.
Oh, well, yeah, but I forgot the Canadians aren't very bright anyway.
Sorry, I don't understand you with your accent.
You guys. All right, ladies. No, I do too, though. It's funny because I'll get the UK and England and sometimes I get even Scotland all confused in my head when it comes to maps. I know they're all separate. I know they're all separate, but I get them misplaced in the map area in my head all the time.
So UK is United Kingdom, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, United Kingdom of Great Britain and Northern Ireland.
Gotcha. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna pull
It's
the map.
it's a union of 4 countries: Scotland, Northern Ireland, Wales, and England.
Okay. So you are what, 5 hours ahead of us? I think you are 4 or 5 hours.
1:45 in the morning now.
1:45. Yeah, it's 8:50 here.
Yeah. No, I can't believe I bought one of them cheap GoPros so I can start taking videos. First time I ever used one. Stuck it on my pole saw, cutting a branch for an hour and a half, and I didn't realise it didn't have SD card inside of it.
Did you get one of these ones? I'm telling you, these Osmos are the way to go. And they're like
No.
$200.
Well, I can't use it now anyway. It's broke.
Oh man. And they had the screen, which is scary because it's a touch screen. So I'm nervous if you ever drop it and break it, how, you know.
Well, there should be a screen protector that goes on the back of that.
You can get them. I didn't get one with it though.
Yeah, you got to order all that stuff extra. But.
Yeah, and I'm sure you can. But my GoPro Hero 3.
A neighbour asked me to cut a tree down for him. I think I'll take a picture of me cutting it down. And I dropped the bloody tree straight on top of it.
So this is why I get confused. Because if you look, I know this is small, but if every map I look at always has like England, United Kingdom, Scotland, all like, to me this is one country, and I always get confused, and I know it's not.
Yeah, but see where you got the grey bit?
Ireland.
Yeah, the Republic of Ireland is totally separate.
Right, but so you're telling me this isn't one country here?
No, it's 4 countries.
England, United Kingdom, Scotland, and Ireland.
No, Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay, Northern Ireland. And you're all part of...
Well, actually, it's classed as 3 countries because Wales is a principality.
Oh, okay.
And don't ask me what one of them is. I don't know.
Is that principality must be something like our Washington D.C. is not a state or a it's like its own entity.
That's its own entity.
Basically.
All right.
Now I want to show you guys something. Can you bring that up there, Floyd?
Yeah. You want?
That's not me. We're looking at you.
Oh, I see it now. Yep, I clicked it. I didn't know what you're talking about. I'm still new to this. So
That's okay. Me too.
Remove this one.
Yeah. See that right there? Them are
Those
all Segway scooters.
They're electric scooters, right?
Yes. And they just showed up in our town about 2 weeks ago. There was these 4 originally. The guy's got 12 of them now. Within 2 to 3 weeks or something like that, he's spreading them all over town. I talked to him this morning a little bit. He's hustling.
Is he selling them?
No, they're renting them
Ah,
on their phones. They just go up there and download the Segway app, and you pay by the minute to use them.
what is it a minute?
I have no idea. I never downloaded the app there. I should, but they're being used all day. He's constantly changing out the batteries or whatever he has to do with it. I see him every morning moving them things around, and they're always perfectly lined up. Everything is neat and they're clean. And he's got I don't know if he's got hand sanitizers hanging from him too.
Them are tags, but not hand sanitizer. Okay.
Okay, and then below the tags, there's hand sanitizers. The far left, let me just see the cap a little bit.
That's
So
awesome.
I don't know how much them things cost, but he's got a heck of an investment there.
Maybe honestly, I bet you about $400 to $500. The only reason I say that is because when I bought our quads for our kids, now that granted these were Chinese built, but I just saw them in Dunham Sporting Goods here. They have these little electric scooters that you can sit on though, and they're
Right.
about $500.
Well,
And
these
a lot
are
of people buy them
Segways.
for campgrounds and stuff like that.
These are Segways, so I'm
Right. So
sure
your
a little bit
name,
more.
the name that you might be paying for a name too.
And I'm sure the batteries last a lot longer than the $500 scooters. But so I don't know how much they are. I haven't
I got that right. I got that right off of Wikipedia.
Well, you can't trust
Yeah.
Wikipedia.
No, you can't.
Anybody can edit Wikipedia.
No,
But this is why I drink, man.
no, I think. What's that? No, I was on a stream last night and someone turned around and called me European.
No, I know a lot of people, you know, when I was in the Army, we get a lot of people that were from, I'd say, not Mexican heritage, but Hispanic heritage, whether they're from
Yeah.
Mexico or, and you know, and we'd never, a lot of us couldn't tell the difference. And they'd get so mad if we call, hey, you know, you're Mexican, right? No, I'm not Mexican. I'm Puerto Rican, or I'm, you know, it's like, well, dude, just chill,
See,
man. How are we
around-
supposed to know? I mean, like, we're all, like, if we're looking for accents and stuff like that, you know, I look just like anybody else from England.
See,
You know, I look for Europe.
just south of us, it's all Colombians.
Right.
They're all from Colombia because Coletta Air is just south of us, and they're all jet mechanics coming to the United States because there's not enough jet mechanics in the United States, so they have to import them from different countries. So they all have work visas. Yeah, it looks like $700, I think it is,
Yeah.
somewhere around there. Yeah, it's I don't know. He's smart because he said
Hey,
you
if
get
it's working. I thought about, you know what the knocker balls are?
the what?
The knocker balls. So you
Oh,
don't know
yeah,
what they are. Where you get in the big ball and you run and play
Oh, yeah.
soccer and you hit each other.
Exactly.
So when I was in Colorado, I thought about starting that business up because I think it would have been huge, especially with the military posts, because the
Yeah.
military guys are all competitive when it comes to sports and stuff.
Yeah, we
I
have
thought it'd be cool.
there's oh, it's called what's it, performance? It's like performance. I think the name of the business is Performance Locker, but yeah, he's got one set up out there in the front. You know, can't do it this year because he's got to do all the other garbage. He's got too much to jump through, but yeah, it was set up every weekend. I think it was just full of people.
Yeah, it
So,
looks
just
fun. I've
having a
never played it.
ball. And you're always watching someone go flying across somewhere. It's usually that smaller person that running up against the bigger person.
Yeah. So I don't know. What do you guys? What do you do, Mike, when you're slow and you're skipping yards? You know.
I work on my own yard around the house,
Yeah.
everything.
So I think I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna work on getting some EDDM cards.
Mhm.
But I don't know if I mail them out this year or just kind of wait till next spring or not.
No, it is a nice break anyway with the heat because for the last couple of weeks anyway, or at least last week and this week, I've been done pretty much by noon or just before noon. Like today, I was home by 10. Yesterday, I was home by it was almost 11 in the morning. So it's a nice break. It's kind of like the winter, you know, when it doesn't snow, you got a bit of a break there and stuff. So and my customers understand. Like you guys know, I have contracts and
Mm-hmm.
I still show up. So what I do now, actually, well, what I've always done, I sent out a mass email yesterday to my Wednesday and Thursday customers, just saying, you know, obviously, okay, we have this heat drought and this and that and whatever. So everybody agreed. A lot of people emailed me back saying, yeah, don't bother coming. It didn't even grow, you know. So I want to hear it from them because I'm obligated to still show up because I got a contract to be there every week or every 2 weeks, right? So, and I still do. I'll spot cut or pick up garbage, do something, right? But if they tell me don't bother coming, okay, perfect. I can just pass by and not stop, right? So my customers are pretty cool about it. I know I told you guys before too, like in the spring, I don't charge for picking up grass, you know, double cutting and this and that. So it all evens out. So right now in July, we got the drought. It all evens out. If I'm not cutting, I did extra services for them already in the spring. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Well, you can have some rain if you want, Mike.
I'm sorry, what's that, Nick?
I said you can have some of the rain from over here if you want.
They're getting all the rain. We're not getting nothing over here.
Yeah.
Us
Well,
three all kind of get the same kind of weather, and we're dry. As
No, I
hell
don't.
right now.
No, I don't think I've cut a grass
You know,
in about 5 weeks.
It's that wet there, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't have any rain. We just had a little drizzle maybe a couple of weeks ago, but pretty much 3 weeks we've been totally dry. And it's unusual for my area. But today we had there's thunderstorms in the area, so it was isolated, and we actually got hit by one for maybe 20 minutes. We had a downpour. Now the sun is shining. It's blue skies again. It's going to be hot. So a 20-minute downpour is going to do nothing. But we need rain for a couple days straight to get things going again.
Yeah.
Floyd, you know what that is?
That looks like a house on the river that was pretty much underwater.
That's called the Cellar Restaurant. It's a restaurant on the
Oh,
river.
wow.
For the past 2 years, it's in the river. The water come up that high where that restaurant is in the water, and they can't. It's closed.
Right.
So, could you imagine having that investment in that restaurant? And it's underwater. There's nothing you can do about it.
No, you just sit, because if it stays that high for that many years, you're going to come back to mold and all kinds of stuff.
Oh yeah.
There's water running out of there.
Yeah.
They built a wall around it, but that didn't help. So when the water goes down, I'm sure that's going to be completely dismantled, because there's not going to be anything left of it. Just the moisture alone is rotting everything from the inside. So, and the windows are open to air it out, but
Yeah.
there's only so much you can do with it. So, I don't know. But this happened in '86. It was like this, and then we went into a 3-year drought, and we were right down to nothing to where it was. So,
Yeah.
and it's looking to do the same thing as it did back then, getting real close. So,
Do you think it'll get that bad over the next couple of years, though, a drought?
I don't know. Because you got to figure that Lake Huron and Lake Michigan's got to drop 2 feet. That's a
Like,
lot.
I wouldn't say we're in a drought. We're just dry and hot. You know what I mean? Our water level's still high. If you go anywhere by beaches or lakes or rivers, they're still high.
Our humidity and dew point is so high. And as soon as you get away from the lake, it's not bad. But you get near that lake with the heat like this, oh, it's unbearable out there. Just because the humidity coming off that lake.
Mm-hmm.
And right now, because the high heat, we lost the breeze off the lake, so it's all coming from inland. So it's just super cooking us, because we're at the end of the run basically. So it's picking all that heat up from all that property that's blowing across and making it worse. But if you want a motorcycle ride, sure, it's comfortable. So I can ride around. So it's kind of nice.
How was your 4th? Was it good?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I stayed home.
Did
I
you?
went on a motorcycle ride a couple different times. Yeah, I pretty much tried to stay home because there was too many people from out of town and too many people not paying attention to what was going on, so I didn't really want to be on the road.
Yeah.
Now, everybody was well behaved and everything. It just there's a lot of people out and about.
We were up at Morgan's, my cousin, well, her cabin, her dad's cabin, my cousin's cabin for the weekend. It was good. Mike, you had a good Canada Day?
Yeah. We just it was quiet here. Our
Canada Day is when?
July 1st, so
July
it was on a
1st.
Wednesday. Excuse me.
You guys do
had
fireworks and stuff?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We had a get together on Saturday, so July 4th. So we celebrated Canada Day then, because our Canada Day was on a Wednesday. I worked on the Wednesday. My wife actually worked too. Her company stayed open, and gave everybody Friday off, so they have a long weekend. So yeah, we celebrated on Saturday. We had friends come over, had a few beers and stuff, and yeah. Like usually there's big firework displays, community things and whatever, and everything's canceled. Every event is canceled. So the only fireworks you see are people that are just doing them in their backyard.
Yeah, that's how ours was.
Yeah.
But it was nice. A lot of people enjoyed it. They weren't around the big crowds, and some people put on, like, I know a guy down the street. He has a little lakefront property, and he puts on a show. He puts on a show. Like you can sit and watch it, and I'm friends with him, so I could go there and watch him with him. But we were up north, but yeah, it's ridiculous. See, I know I'm not. Dirty is a popular guy. Dirty Long Thug.
Oh, Jim?
Yeah. Like he's only got 439 subscribers, but he's got like 27 people watching him right now. I got 2.
Yeah.
2. that's my numbers.
I don't get it. Like I get 2. It says 2 people watching me.
Well, you can drop me, and then you'll have 3.
Well, no. Well, what do you mean drop you?
Well, if you drop me out of here, then
you can
you'll
still
have
watch
3.
it.
I know, but then it's going to mark as another person watching you. Because whoever's on the panel, like Mark, myself, and Nick, it doesn't show that we're watching you.
Well, you have to pull it up on the YouTube. Yeah, right, exactly.
No. What I'm saying is if I leave your panel but stay in the chat, then your number goes up 1.
Right.
That 1 is watching.
So I can go there. It says 3 watching now. If I go on there, let's see. No, I got mine on over here. It'll show 4 watching. No, that's all good. It's all good. I don't get on here as much as other people. I don't understand. Like in the wintertime, I'll be on here more, but
yeah,
it's hard. That balance is still hard, you know.
Oh yeah.
Just with the heat and everything. Like I know I'm not doing as many lawns right now. I'm tired in the evening. I'm coming up here because it's you, Floyd. I support Mark too on Sundays.
I know. I gotta remember. I just gotta remember what Mark's. I just keep forgetting. But,
you know,
when I saw him, I saw his live the Monday. I saw that he posted like "son of a bitch." I was mad. I was actually mad when I saw it.
I'm just trying to do it 8:30 because 8:30 seems to be about a good time for everybody that watches us and stuff. So that's. I was thinking about going 9, but yeah, I think 8:30 is about right.
And I also know a lot of my subscribers really aren't lawn care because when I started this, I was going on a lot of grow streams. Not really knowing better. I don't regret it. I met a lot of great people. Like it got me in the RV community. I talked about RV community. People are starting to know me. Some of the hunting and fishing people are starting to know me a little bit. But some of the other stuff like gamers, I don't watch gamer videos, so but I know I got a couple of those guys subscribed to me, and I'm subscribed to them. I'm kind of cleaning them out a little bit because I realized, like, listen, that's not fair. You know, I'm not gonna watch your stuff. But I didn't know.
It's the same thing. Same thing with me. Like when I started off, Shane DLT. You know, I was on there a lot, so you know, I grew a little bit there, and then other people are saying, "Oh, you got to go to these other grow streams," and I did the exact same thing. And same thing. It's like these people are not watching my videos. You know, like I'm watching their videos, leaving a comment, this and that, supporting, and they're not supporting back, and all of a sudden my numbers are coming down. Like, what's the point? You know what? I'm just having fun with this. I want people that are going to enjoy what I'm doing. I'm just being me. This is if you don't like it, don't watch it. If you like it, watch it. You know, most of us just enjoy watching each other because we're being ourselves and what we're doing, and it's just real life. It's reality. And I stopped doing those grow streams, like going into them. Well, I go into Shane's still here and there, but all the other
his aren't really grow streams anymore, though.
No, it's more of a party.
I tell him that all the time. Like, this is the worst grow stream ever.
No, you know what? I think his atmosphere is a lot better now since the air got cleaned with all the problems that were going on.
Right, but everybody goes in there and talks business and bullshits, then they actually do.
Yeah.
Every time I go in there, I already have everybody most of the time.
Well, I pretty much have everyone too, but I'm growing slowly. But I'm getting lawn care people, and they're commenting on me. I'm getting more comments, you know, whatever. So it's growing slowly, and I'm not in a rush. I don't care if it takes 10 years. I'm having fun here. I meet great people. I get to talk to you guys, you know, and that's what it's all about to me. So I'm not in to make money with this, and if that happens, then yeah, you know.
I think it was the best thing. I don't start another channel.
Don't start another channel?
I used to have 3 channels, now I've got 2.
Yeah.
Wow, 3.
No, but the other one, that was just mainly, you know, when other people start getting attacked by trolls
Oh,
and that, and then I start going after them. And I've been doing it, 4 years, and I got bored of doing it. And I just shut it down and then just started up this one.
Yeah.
And I met some really good people.
Yep.
no, absolutely. I think Mike's onto something there. It's just I've learned. I've probably been doing YouTube. Well, July 1st has probably been about a year I've been on YouTube now. And I would say the first 6 months, I really didn't know anything. I'd post a video here and there. I was so random. I just didn't do a lot of stuff. Definitely got a lot more. Like it's weird. 2 videos ago, I got like 20 people watching it. Then the last video, I got 65 people watching it within a day, which is a lot. If I get above 60, I'm happy right now, you know. And and so it's like, what did I do in that one different than the other one?
There's no way.
Other than my kids is in it, and then we did a little Justin Bieber scene.
If your kid was in it, that's where it is. You got kids watching.
You know, we went for a drive to Cabela's, and I don't know
Yeah,
why
watch out.
she always plays her damn Justin Bieber CD from when he first came out, greatest
Yeah,
hits.
what?
And she's 20 years old, and she's still in love with that guy, and it's just like so annoying.
Hey, Justin
One
Bieber.
bloke I cannot stand is Justin Bieber.
Well, that's Mike's boy, man. He's from Canada, you know. They're proud of him up there. Yeah.
It's funny how you talk about JB.
He said JB.
It's fun. I don't know if you ever noticed this tattoo I have here.
Is it JB? Justin
I don't know.
Bieber?
Can you make that out?
Yeah, JB.
Yeah, JB. So it's actually my kids, Justin and Brendan. So when I got this tattoo done, I got this tattoo done about 8 or 10 years
Dude,
ago.
you don't, I'm going to delete this stream so you can keep
When
that
Justin Bieber came in, everyone's like, "Oh, you're a Justin Bieber fan." I'm like, "Yeah, right, I'm Justin Bieber."
secret. You keep that your secret, man. There's only 2 people watching this. So,
Well, it's funny because if I would have went the other way, BJ, right?
you can't win.
They can't win. But Justin Bieber, he has a mansion about 30 minutes away from where I live.
Yeah, I heard I don't know. From what I understand, this media, I said he's cleaned up a lot. You know, he went through that.
Yeah, he did.
He went through that. He went through that hell like I think most rich kids do.
Got lots of money, get fast cars, just go crazy, and he's maturing now.
So I don't know.
Yeah, he grew up a little bit.
Yeah, my daughter's so in love with him. Like she's like, I'm Justin Bieber's wife. Oh my gosh, ridiculous.
From watching that video, it's like, yeah, you could tell.
See, everybody needs, you wanted to grow, you go real fast and real slow. It's like in the fall, my channel will grow really, really fast because of this one video. Can you bring that up, Floyd?
Yeah, because this is stuff I don't know.
See the views in the last 48 hours? That's 724 views on one video that I made 2 years ago. So in the fall,
You're right, Franco.
Oh, there's Franco.
Hey, Franco, what's going on?
No, I think the most views that I got on the other channel was about 4,000 views on one video.
yeah, see, this one will get picked up to about 6,000 or 7,000 views a day in the fall.
Which one's that one?
What's that?
That video down there?
Yeah, insulating my garage door for under $100. So it's
Yeah, see, I still don't know how to do all that stuff. Like, what was my other question I had for you on YouTube? I don't remember what it was. I had a question I was going to ask you, Mark, if you came on here. Just early, it's funny because, like, probably 7:30, I said, okay, if Mark shows up tonight, I got to ask him this question. I don't remember what it was now.
you got to write stuff down. I lose everything.
I got a memory problem. I don't remember to write stuff down to remember.
You have ADHD, as I do.
Yeah, talking about the.
But listen, I got to remember to make a list, but I don't make the list. I don't remember to make the list. You know?
No,
Yeah.
do what I do. Make a list and lose the list.
Okay, maybe you'll remember if I start talking about something else. Yeah, a bit video views. My views average anywhere from 50 to 100 in between there. I have one video out of like 80 or so videos I have up. I have over 3,000 views on. That's my 2020 setup.
Wow, 3,000. I didn't get that many.
Yeah, I looked at it and I'm like, holy, yeah, there's like, I don't know, 3,000 something views on it. Just because it's a 2020 lawn setup, so people search that, and I guess they enjoy watching it. That's my most watched video, and then all my other ones are like just under 100. I think I might have a couple that are over 100 or something like that or whatever. But yeah, I was pretty blown away by that.
So how do you know? Like, so here,
It's in the analytics. Here's another screen. This is how much this video has made since I started it.
hold on. Let me get yours. Let me hide mine real quick.
That one video has made 2,824 views since I made it, or 2,800.
For you, because you're monetized.
Yes.
Right.
300,000
Is that your month?
views
No, that's total since he's put that video out.
since I put the video
Oh.
up. Right.
Is that how much you made too?
Just on that video.
Wow.
So when you see someone that's about 10,000 subscribers,
Yeah.
they're getting like the 10 to 15,000 views per video. They're making roughly about $5,000 a month.
Holy smokes.
Just
Yeah.
off videos.
Just
See,
off video.
I'm not monetized.
Yeah.
So your channel got 667 views in the last 28 days.
No,
Let's see
we got to have over 1,000 subscribers, Floyd.
Right, I know, and 4,000 watch hours. I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm not. I mean, I don't know. I got probably 1,000 watch hours right now, and maybe
I got about 1,600 last time
Yeah.
I checked.
let's see, nope, 762 and 525 subscribers. So I got a
Yeah.
long ways to go.
Yeah.
But like I don't know how to read this no, excuse me.
So this, because for me, this is the slow time of the year for our channel. Summer is the slowest because I get the least amount of views in the summer. I get more views in the winter, but I'm not going to be plowing snow this year because when I put a plow video up, it gets between 2,000 and 3,000 views in a day because it's a plow video. Something about plow videos. I don't know what it is, but there's people.
I know.
So these are my views right here, right? Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
So
that's
I see.
exactly
That's what I'm
what
saying.
Get my head down.
If I get above
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
I'm happy because I don't get very many views. My 100-hour review is still climbing. Every time I look at this number goes up.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Night, Floyd. Night, everyone.
Oh, good night, Nick.
Good night, Nick. Yeah,
Good night.
sleep tight, man.
This
Talk
is
to
it.
Nice to meet you.
Catch you on the next one.
Nice to meet you, mate.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
no
how much
problem,
I'm
okay.
estimating making in the past 28 days is $288.90.
The last 28 days.
28 days. Now, come November, that's going to be around about $2,000
A month
a month, around November.
because of your snowplow videos.
And actually, because that one video and a couple other videos, it's going to keep on keeping up with it. My repair videos get more views than anything else.
Yeah.
So that's
Repair
where-
videos.
Yeah, that's the direction I'm going.
So and
Yeah,
here's
do
the
it.
other issue. This is what I wanted to ask you guys. Let me do this one. Look at this. Copyright. I don't know because
Music.
this one's getting posted tomorrow, but I don't know like what I'm doing because I don't have any. Some of these music that I use, it's not copyrighted music, but I don't know why it's doing that to me. Now, obviously, I understand why the Justin Bieber one was.
Justin
I knew
Bieber,
that. I knew that going into it, which I didn't care. I'm not making money on this stuff right now, but like,
Let's say click
but
on-
like the Kubota one, the Kubota 100 hours, for instance, if that would have been copyrighted, that would have bothered me because that's a video that could be good big over time.
what kind of music is in there?
Just elevator music. that I
Yeah,
get
it's
off.
copyrighted.
But it's off of. See, and that's what I don't know. So where do you guys get your music from?
Um,
Where did like I go to Jesse at Black Fork and people actually have like songs on theirs.
I go to Epidemic Sound. I pay $15 a month. And
Epidemic Solid.
Epidemic Sound. If you click on the links in any one of my descriptions, it says Epidemic Sound because it's $15 a month. Actually, it's $30 a month now too because I got Vicky's channel on there. But still, I never ever have a copyright on there. And then also YouTube has also got their music in there for you too. That's all
YouTube
copyright
does.
free. YouTube's got their own, but trying to find music is the hardest thing when making these videos.
Right, and I know that, and I just wanted to like because I'm struggling with this. Like, how do I get this music?
It's yeah.
I
did
got
that too.
Epidemic Sound pulled up right now, so
Yeah,
I'll
that's
check that out
from,
later.
I think it's from Sweden or something like that. I think that's where the company's from, but yeah, super easy to work through. They've been their site has improved dramatically in the past few months. But there's a lot of when you
Well,
start.
how do you get music from YouTube then?
It's in audio library. When you go into your channel likes or go to YouTube Studio. Wherever that's yeah.
YouTube
Go to
Studio.
YouTube Studio. And down near the bottom is audio library.
I see it now.
That's all you can use that all as much as you want on YouTube. Don't cost you
But
nothing.
they have a limited amount, or they update this all the time.
Oh, it updates constantly. But you
Oh,
gotta
here's new.
there's not too much like live music. It's more of a synthesized music type like. But some of it's pretty good. Some of it's not so much. But I still use a lot of the YouTube music in the videos because I use a lot of pieces of music.
All my music is original. So guitar player in my band, he makes up all the music. And
Does he just
it's
send
funny
you
how you
tracks
brought
all
it.
the time?
Yeah, actually today I got a brand new one from him, so the 7th one. So my video that's being posted tomorrow morning, it's about the rain that we got at 7 a.m. New songs are going to be debuting. So I'm going to have a new song on there. Yeah, he puts everything together. He has his own recording studio in his house, and he's an amazing guitar player. All the guitar stuff in the songs is him. All the soloing, all the shredding, and stuff. And, yeah, all different. He's putting together jazz, blues, rock, classic rock, country. You know, I needed a sad song for one video a few months ago. It was raining and I had a lawnmower sitting out in the rain. I don't know if you remember that one. And I messaged him like, Tony, can you come up with a like sad music for 4 minutes, you know, or something like that? Yep. And bang.
Dude, that's awesome that you have that, you know.
Yeah. Well, because I've been using just normal songs from bands, you know, that I have in iTunes on my computer and stuff. So same thing like you, copyright. I know we're not there right now, like to make money and whatever, and it doesn't really matter if we have copyright hits. But I wanted to stop the copyright thing now and kind of clean up and get ready for that moment if it happens. When I hit 1,000,
and I know it's your goal, just like it's my goal to get there. You know, it's a goal. And like we were talking about that the other day, it's foolish. If that's not a goal of yours, then why are you doing this?
No.
To a point. I mean, I get it. It's to document, but it's somewhat of a goal. You know,
I'm not in a hurry.
To get rich off YouTube, but
I'm not in a hurry. I'm not pushing people. Like you
Right.
better subscribe to me now. Watch my stuff, you know, and tell 500 other of your friends, you know. No, like I don't care if it takes 2 years, you know. When it happens, it happens. But I want to do it right now, and I don't want to go on these grow streams and get people that aren't going
Right.
to watch me, and then they get booted off. But no, I want true people that are going to watch the odd video. I'm not asking everyone to watch every video, you know. Like it's impossible. There's so many people I follow too, and I hit the bell, and I get all these notifications. Some days, like you
some
hardly
days I don't
get
get
it.
notifications from people.
yeah, so, some days I'll get a few emails like, okay, great, I can keep up with it. Other days it's like all of a sudden it's like almost like everyone called each other. It's like, let's post a video now, and there's like 20 new videos. I can't sit there and watch videos for 5 hours, like.
I scroll through a lot of them now. Some of the videos I skip through the mowing part because I don't watch it for the mowing part. I listen more to the talking part. When I first started this, I listened to the mowing people. I mean, I noticed people that like watching that footage. When I first started, I did watch a lot of it, but now I'm more into what the other content is, not the just the mowing footage, which I think is part of it. It has to be part of it. It's like the standard, but I kind of go listen to what people are talking about when I think, hey, my Jack, or I guess it's not Jack, my whiskey and Coke is gone, so I'll be right back. I'll leave Mike in charge.
Okay.
Mark's on the top row there, so he's in charge.
We'll just leave it as nobody's in charge. How's that?
Yeah. But I gotta say, like, if you're gonna do more of those repair videos and stuff, like, I really enjoy watching those kind of videos. Just to be honest with you, I watch a lot of that stuff with a lot of other people. There's other channels other than lawn care that I follow too. Like, there's one guy, he does woodworking, amazing stuff that he builds, and whatever. And I watch every one of his videos. Like, even if they're 30 minutes long, I watch the whole 30 minutes. Because it's just really interesting. It's like watching a really good TV show, and you're at the end of your seat watching, Right. But like, you can't tell me and everyone else, like, to say that you're gonna watch every video from beginning to end. Like, everyone scrolls through here and there.
I don't watch my own videos from beginning to end.
I know. I know. Like, we wouldn't have a job, we wouldn't have a family, we wouldn't have a life if we did that.
Yeah.
There's no time.
Yeah. So my repair videos are also going to have mowing on there, because if I'm, doing a repair or something, I want to show what's going on. So I'm still working on it. My channel's still changing. Yeah, I've lost a lot of viewers because, the shutdown just changed everything. Our channel's not going to be what it was, because it can't be. Our whole world's not what it was. Everything's changed. So channel's got to change with us.
Yeah. Is Franco still here? Because I was chatting with Franco earlier. Have you met Franco before, Mark? No, Franco Lawn and Landscape Services. Franco, if you're still here, just say hey.
He says, "What's up, everyone?" No, that was it.
Okay, so Franco messaged me earlier, because we messaged on Instagram. He's in Florida, and he was asking. He has a budget of $7,000. He needs to get a new mower, a sit down. So we're chatting about stuff, and then he wants to look into Gravely. So I told Franco, I said, I know somebody that has a Gravely that I watch. Do you know Mark? You. So he doesn't know you, whatever. So I'm pretty sure he watched some of your videos. I told him, go watch Mark's channel. Go back. He has a Gravely. It's a nice machine, whatever. So I did message him when I came up here that I'm in Allnar's stream right now, and Mark is in it right now too. So I don't know if Franco wants to come up here, because he might have questions about the Gravely.
Franco is more than welcome to come on up.
Yeah. So Franco, when you come up here, meet Mark. He'll tell you all about his Gravely. You probably have pictures ready too, right?
Oh, no, I don't have any pictures ready.
Yeah. But which Gravely do you have, Mark?
I have the Pro Turn 252.
52 inch.
Yeah, but see, I'm Gravely. So I was in the Gravely dealership here the other day. There was a gentleman looking at which zero turn to buy. He didn't want to spend the price on the 252, the Pro Turn, but there's another one. It's I can't remember the numbers of it, but it's a 52 inch, but it's the next model down.
Yeah.
That mower, but get that seat.
Yeah.
Where it adjusts for your weight. Because that seat is very, very comfortable.
Yeah,
I like that. That machine looks really sleek. I like the collection system on it. How it's high up behind you.
Yeah.
So I was kind of hoping Franco would come here and talk to you about it,
I don't even know if Franco, you still in here?
Last time he posted something was at 6:13, and I never saw that post. So
9:13, yeah.
Or 9:13.
How many people are watching right now, Floyd?
One.
Oh, I
according
guess it's
to
not Franco.
yeah, according to the little eye thing up in the top left here.
I'm gonna message Franco again.
Oh wait, live viewers. It's only me watching, which ain't true.
Huh.
'Cause I'm not watching it.
Watching yourself.
Yeah.
I'm gonna message him right now. Say, come on up. See what's going on here.
You're the only one watching yourself, Mike or Floyd.
I'm not watching. I'm not even watching mine. I don't even have it pulled up. I'm like checking right now. Oh, maybe I am.
Let's see. If I can increase that number.
Are you gonna go watch it too?
Well, the numbers didn't go up.
No. I don't worry about it, man. I'm good with chatting with you guys. You know.
Yeah, you know who that one person's watching, don't you? It's Vicky.
Well, she's the most important one anyway.
It's
You know
me
what?
on my cell phone.
You know what it is I didn't do this story time with Vicky again. We gotta do that story time with Vicky one of these days again.
Oh yeah. I don't know if you're gonna be able to top that story.
Well, tell her, Vicky, if you're watching, come up with a story for next week. We'll do it in the first like 15 minutes of the live when I seem to have the most viewers. We'll do a story time with Vicky, and I'll work on an intro for sure. As a matter of fact, I'm going to write it down. The Vicky intro. And then I should ask Smash to come back one of these days too.
Smash.
Yeah. No, Smash is retired.
Oh boy.
Smash. I'll have Smash come back for Lawn Dog Coffee
Oh
sure.
no.
in the wintertime.
Oh,
Hey Donald.
Donald, what's going on? Welcome.
So Donald is your one that's watching then.
Probably.
no, there's four watching them right now.
Donald's loyal.
Thanks Donald for not going to Dirty Lawn Thug.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, everybody went over there. They don't like
They
us.
did. They bailed on me quick. Dr. Reel's over there right now. It's just like, what is Dirty got that I don't, you know?
No. I haven't done a live in a long time. I might do one this week.
Well,
You know what? It's,
3 weeks.
like I've been in bed by 7:30
All right.
every night. Like I said, if Floyd wasn't up right now, I'd be in bed right now.
So I want to ask you guys something real quick. Now, this is as much as I like. This is between just you and not me. I know this is live and it's going to post. Those big channels, and we all know the big channels. How often do they go live?
Not very
Never.
often.
Never. So it's not
True.
necessary. I like going live because I like talking to people.
Yeah, me too.
But this
Right.
is just a recorded version of Skype. Really, you
Yeah.
know. So,
Well,
Franco's
Spencer's
still here.
Live in the winter.
huh?
Franco, hit the link. Come up here, Franco.
Live in the winter.
I didn't hear you again, Mark. Sorry.
Spencer's goes live in the winter.
Right, because he plows, and I know he we have those days in the winter where we don't plow.
Right.
But I'm sitting here going, the live in the wintertime will be more thing I do than I'm not worried about it in the summertime as much. I'm not gonna worry about it summertime as much.
Mhm.
Well, I just like I like the lives because I like talking with everybody. And
Right, and that's what I like about them, and I do want to get in more, but it's just so hard because like Sunday nights, my wife's still not 100% on board with all of this. You can go downstairs and have a conversation with them for 2 hours, but you can't with me for 5 minutes. It's like, listen, they don't yell at me all day. No, I'm just kidding. She don't yell at me. My wife's a good woman. She really is. But yeah, it's if I ever start getting that money from this, you ask, he shall receive.
Franco says he's there. There's Franco.
Hey, Franco.
What's up, live? What's going on, Franco? I haven't seen you in a while.
Hey, what's
What's
going
up,
on?
buddy? How's Florida?
Hot.
I heard there's a lot of new virus cases.
Oh yeah, it's bad
Spiked.
over here.
It spiked. Like we're gonna put a wall up between Florida and the rest of the country.
Florida, Texas, and was it California or something?
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. California did go up, I think, too.
No, but it's bad over here.
We had, what was it yesterday? We had our first day since March where we had no COVID deaths.
Yeah.
I think it was.
Oh,
Yep,
good,
yesterday. I don't know if we had any today. I didn't hear it, but I don't think I think our numbers are going up a little bit, but not enough. They're still kind of flatlined right now. But I also think less people here are going to the doctor. Like
Yeah.
people are just Michigan. People are tend to be up with it. We don't like. Okay, I'm sick. Whatever. I'll stay away from people for a few
Like
days.
in our area, there's been a lot more cases than's been reported because people just stayed home.
Mhm.
They already knew what they had. It. They just stayed home.
Yeah, that's no different than if I was sick, I'd stay home anyway.
Yeah. My son-in-law was in bed for 9 days.
Yeah.
He was in Detroit Metro when all that outbreak was there. He was there for 6 hours. So he was.
These receipts, I hate receipts, man. This is at the end of the day. Well, not this many. This is a few days worth, but like I hate going through this stuff.
Yeah, you got to do it every day to stay on it, or else you get buried.
Well, I'm not very good at it. I don't have a really good system, and it takes me a while because right now I just throw these in the month, and then I go through them later. Which
Go through them later is the hard part.
yeah.
Because it's
It-
backed
Use
up.
QuickBooks.
I get it. I know. Everybody said that. Do QuickBooks. And
Easy.
you
Oh my
just
God,
scan
like,
the receipt, or
I got a gas receipt right there. I have one receipt in my truck. Take a picture of it, enter the numbers, diesel for truck or gas for truck and equipment. Done. I come home and I put it in my box over here. It's done.
I put it in my box and I go back to it. Maybe I will. I don't know. I got to go through
Don't
these.
do that. Don't do that, Floyd. Get organized.
I am trying, man.
No, do it. So anyway, Franco. Franco, that's Mark Franco.
Yeah, we met before.
Yeah, I
Oh,
met
did
him.
you?
I didn't put Franco's face with the name until he got up here. I'm like, I know who Franco is.
Yeah, I know.
Franco,
I'd say
you're
Franco.
telling me that you didn't know who Mark
I
was.
recognize him now. I thought it was someone else.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Mark has a Gravely. You were thinking about getting a Gravely?
Yes, sir.
Well, I have the Pro Turn 252, and I love that mower. It flat out flies across the yard at 13 miles an hour on a straightaway. So,
That's
anyway.
fast.
You see Franco's eyes go like this?
Yeah,
but
What?
but
13
what are you
miles an hour?
mowing at 13 miles an hour? You're just kind of like,
well, yeah, but
Which
see,
one-
it's in the drought
Which one,
there.
do you have again?
Yeah.
Which one do you have again?
What's that, Franco?
Which one do you have? Which Gravely do you have?
Pro Turn 252,
Let's see.
and that's a 52 inch because I like the 52 inch for my yards that I do. It's a good all around average size mower for me. It fits in everything.
The one that they have on my dealer, I think I sent Mike a picture. It's the CX60, the Pro-Turn CX60. And those are, because my budget is $7,000 right now. So I really don't know. I'm trying to get the best mower that I can for $7,000.
You'd want to go the next the dealership will you want to go the next one below the Pro Turn 252, but you want to get the Pro Turn 252 seat to go on that mower. It'll save your back and kidneys and everything. You'll be more happy with that. But that suspension seat where you dial it to your weight, that's one you'd want to have. What you got there, Floyd?
one of these? No, I'm kidding. You said the
Oh,
CX what?
Which one were you looking at, Franco?
I'll let you in a second. It's the Pro-Turn ZX60.
I gotta see what it is now.
And that one, I think it was like $6,400 around there.
Let's see.
I don't see, you don't see too many Gravely's over here, and the ones that you see on the road, those are the the standard ones. Yeah, that one looks about right.
It's only got 3 stars though. If you're gonna get orange, get a Kubota. No, I'm kidding.
That's another 10 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the next one down.
I really wanted a Skag. A friend of mine has a Skag V-Ride. He's got I think it's got like the V-Ride 2, the new one. And he let me use it a couple days ago, and I fell in love with it. But the cheapest one they have at my dealer, I think it's a 48-inch, and it's like 11 grand.
Oh yeah.
Are you
So,
looking
and-
to get it? Are you looking to get a 60-inch?
No. I mean, I want a 54, 52, 54. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I get a 60, I mean, if I have to, then I'll get it if I get a good deal. But it's not like I have to have it. Just like I don't need the mower right now. I do
Right.
not need the mower now.
Now, is that a residential or is that a commercial one? That one.
That's a highest end residential.
I'd say because that's where I was going to push. Like if
Yeah,
you're looking for something like that, the high end residential ones can be.
Yeah, and that's that one right there. I talked to your dealer though, and if you're gonna buy that, I would get the suspension seat. I would spend the extra money. You said you're gonna buy it anyhow, because you're gonna end up buying it anyhow. So you might as well buy it right now with the mower.
You might as well
They
buy
had one. They had one at the dealer. I think it was like 6,500, and it came with the side discharge chute. I guess it's got a lever that you can put up and down. Side
shoe
discharge.
blocker?
Yeah, so it had that, and then on the roll bar, it has a roll bar on top, and it has the strobe lights, and what else it had? I don't think it had the suspension seat. I don't think so. I know it had the lights. It's got but it was around $6,500. My budget is $7 grand. I really want a Skag. I drove my friends and I fell in love with it. I just don't want to finance
Right.
the rest. I mean,
what all mowers have you tried?
So I used they had a Cub Cadet too at the dealer. They had a used one, but it only had 39 hours on it, so it's pretty much a brand new one.
Yeah, I don't consider that used. Really.
And and it was nice. It had the dual tanks and everything, but I don't know. It didn't feel. What's the word I'm looking for? It felt really heavy when you were driving. I mean, it felt like if you're driving a pickup truck on a lawnmower. I don't know if the hydros weren't powerful enough to move the thing around. As soon as I drove, I told the guy I wasn't interested in that one. I've test drove the Toros before, the 2000 series and the 3000 series Toro mowers, but they're around $7,000-8,000. So I don't mind Toro, and because you do see a lot of Toros over here, and you see a lot of Dixie choppers over here too in this area. But I have this one. And I'm not a fan of the mower. I mean, I like it. I do, but
Well, because we run 2 Skags, we have 2 sit-down Skags, and they're great in the small yards. Because actually, my Tiger Cub, the 48-inch, that thing's old and slow. I use that on my granny yards because it doesn't tear anything up. Because it doesn't have the power to shift the wheel. It's only a 19-horse engine on it, so it doesn't tear up the lawn. That's nice about it.
Yeah.
It mows just as fast as the rest of them, but just does it at a steadier pace, I guess.
So I've gotten more phone calls in the last 3 weeks. So because I've kind of backed off mowing these last few weeks,
Right?
I'm not out with a Kubota, but my guys are out with Toros. And I've gotten more compliments with that grandstand mowing than I've gotten from any other compliments. People call me and say, "Oh my God, that grandstand, that Toro grandstand," or they don't know that one that guy stands on by far cuts my lawn better than anything you've got. Can we get that? Can we get that all the time?" And I said, "Well, I'll try, but I only have one. I'm working on my next one. Will be another standard." I said,
Yeah,
"But
because they stripe so well."
and the Kubota stripes well, but the way that standard, that Toro grandstand works, like I'm curious how the sit downs work compared to it, because all the sit down Toros I got are residential ones, or they're 5,000. They're not commercial grade mowers at all. So, so I'm like, it really is, as much as I love my Kubota, I really think I'm going to leave that Toro more for the residential properties, and the Kubota is going to be more my farmland, my acreage,
Right.
type of stuff, because it stripes well, but it doesn't cut. I mean, everybody, I can't argue with compliments. You know what I mean? When they call me and say, "Hey, listen, this, you're not that you were doing bad, but this one does." They know the difference.
Are you using the same blades on both mowers, like same brand?
No, because my Kubota, the Toro ones that I get from my dealership. I just buy hey, I need these blades. He gives them to me out of the dealership, the standard blades. I do got the Gator blades on my Kubota right now.
Like Gatorade stripe.
Well, yeah. So I mean, I gotta switch them out, but it's a whole thing. Right now, the 810 blades, the 810 8 is the number 810. I can't seem to find them for some of my mowers, but to me, as for blades, those are good blades. I just can't seem to find them for every model, and I don't know if I'm just not looking in the right spot. I got to reach out to them. I just haven't done it because I have 3 sets of blades for each mower. One that's being sharpened, one that's already sharpened, ones that are on the mower. So when I kind of rotate them like that, 3. That way I have if the ones are being sharpened, take a little longer, I have a backup already sharpened.
Right. So
I don't need to buy. I'm not in the market to buy more blades right now. Jurgen's Journey, what's going on? So I mean, but that, I'm telling you, Franco, don't hesitate to go with Toro, man. You won't be disappointed. And
Yeah,
everybody says they're similar to Exmark. I guess that's where I was going with all that rambling.
This is the Toro that I have right now. I was actually sharpening the blades today and doing some maintenance to it. So that one cuts really good. I really like this mower. It's really lightweight. I got some of my yards that if I take the Dixie on it, I guess the weight of the machine creates this little path every time I go up and down the road. So this one is really lightweight and it cuts really, really good. So I don't want to get rid of the mower. The things, I just picked up 2 more accounts, and they're big accounts. They're gonna pay me big money, but they also have big land. And I don't know. I don't know if I should just go ahead and invest and get the new mower or.
Well, let me get back to you, Franco. Jurgen's question. He's asking a question. You're talking your 30 and 42 inch are riders, not zero turns, correct? And you're looking to replace those 2 with a 0 turn. And then you worried about stand-ups. Stand-ups, if you're only doing your yard, I'd probably do a sit-down still. I don't think I would do a stand-up. I'd stick with Toro. You can't go wrong with Toro.
No, you can't.
But there's a lot of other brands. I honestly, it's like buying a car. I go buy a truck, Dodge, Ford, Chevy, whatever feels right. I don't care about the model and brand. They all do the same damn thing most cases. They all get me to work and back. So if you already have Toros or used to Toro, I'd probably stay with Toro because, that's just the way I am. If I'm used to something, I'll probably never leave Toro now. Because I've had good success with them.
If I'm going to get another big mower, I want to try the Grandstand. Before I got that 52-inch John Deere at the beginning of this year, I almost bought a brand new 52 Grandstand. And then I backed it because I found this one that was 2 years old for $6,000. But stick with Toro.
How big's your yard? How big's your yard, Jurgens? Because if you can get a 42-inch 0 turn residential Toro, that would be just fine. And they're going to be under $5,000, I think.
Franco?
Yeah.
Check with your Gravely dealer about the
Man, G, what's up?
44. It's a commercial mower, but it's a smaller one. It's a 44-inch cut. I'm not sure how much them are.
Yeah, I'm gonna go by the dealer tomorrow again, because I really want to get the mower.
Right.
Like it's time for me to get another mower.
That's
And if I can do it, might as well just do it.
because there's several of them compact 44s running around our town. There's a lot of people use them because you get through a lot of gates.
Hmm.
And I guess
I have a neighbor that owns a lawn care company too, and I was asking his advice, and he said that $7,000 is not enough to get a good mower.
That's not
And
true.
I really disagree with him. Like that little Toro right there. That's a
Yeah.
$3,200 mower that I use when I started my business. And that
Who
thing
told you
is
that, Franco?
the guy that lives two
Oh,
houses
okay.
down from here that owns a lawn care company.
yeah.
Well, how long has he been in business?
I can tell he's been in business for a long time. I mean,
He's got a different income. You can get a good mower for. Put it this way: I know the mowers, the residential Toros that I'm using, my sit downs, were all less than $7,000, every single one of them. And that guy, I bought them, and they have well over 1,000 hours on them, and they're beat to hell, and they still work perfect. But I tune
You
them
make
up,
it
I
less.
change the oil, we take care of them. And remember, it's you driving your own mower. You're not hiring people to do your mower, so you're going to take care of it better than you would if you just hired a bunch of people.
exactly.
That's what, believe it or not, that was a Cub Cadet dealer who talked to me about that actually once, because when I first started out, I was really pushing Cub Cadet because all my push mowers were Cub Cadet. That was the best success I ever had with push mowers. This is before I even got into lawn care. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go do lawn care. I'm going to buy Cub Cadet. Well, I didn't know that Cub Cadet really wasn't in the commercial lawnmower business till like last year. That was their big year last year. Their big push anyway.
Mhm.
But so he said, remember, you are the one going to be, if you're the one going to be using that lawnmower, Franco, you can buy whatever you want as long as you maintain it and take care of it. You'll be fine. Now, would I buy a $5,000 lawnmower and give it to a crew who I know is just going to beat the hell out of it? Probably not. It ain't going to last you a year and a half. But if you buy a $5,000 mower and you take care of it, change the oil like you're supposed to, change blades, clean it up, it'll last you 7-10 years.
Yeah.
They really will.
This Toro right here. When I started my lawn care business, I
Matt,
had
come on
a
up.
Built rider mower, and so this was my first zero turn that I had, and that's taking care of this thing. I mean, this has been my baby, and I mean, it's only $3,200 mower. The thing paid off itself within a few months, and you can see the mess in the garage. I was scraping the deck and sharpening the blades. I have the little grinder over here. I do take care of my equipment.
And Jergens, that's all you need right there. You should just buy that from Franco.
Yeah, so this
Time
thing,
cutter, the Turo time cutter is a good machine.
Oh, it is. It's a very good
I mean,
machine.
this thing starts right up. Never had any issues with it. The Dixie over there, I like the Dixie, but it's not as fast as I thought it would be, especially when it has a sign in the back that says the world's fastest lawnmower. Yet I can walk faster pushing that one in a yard than this thing. I mean, the
What
cut
one?
quality, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. But I really like that Toro.
World's
Yeah.
fastest lawnmower. Fast isn't always better.
No.
This
Just
thing's
ask,
not-
just
this thing's
ask
not
any
fast.
woman.
This thing's not fast at all. I don't.
Hey, Floyd, that's my first zero turn right there. Skag Freedom Z. I bought it off my brother-in-law for $3,500. And I run the snot out of it.
You're still running it because you run it and you take care of it.
I sold it because we were doing foreclosed homes, but I was cutting down 4-foot high grass with it. It just kept right on going. That thing cut. Vicky had she ran over a fire pit in one of the foreclosed homes. Got a chunk of firewood caught in the blaze and killed everything. So I had to get under there with a hammer and beat that chunk of wood out so you can finish cutting the grass. Yeah, the blade was a little bent, but
Jergens, you'd be hard pressed to find anything that covers a 15-degree hill. It's hard to do any kind of hill with any kind of sit down. Even a standard, you probably would get off and walk it. 15 degrees is a steep hill. Depending on how big your hill is, like if I was to quote it, I'd almost have my guy trim it down with a weed whacker, depending on the size of the hill it is. But a 15-degree hill, I don't know. I mean, it all depends on how big it is and how you're attacking it. Because if you're going up and down, maybe if you got time to turn around and stuff, but going side, I don't know. 15 degrees is steep.
No, when they're, let's see, there we go. When
Yeah.
it's split spot like that, and you're doing the dog or the crab leg down, that's steep. That's always
Yeah.
fun.
15 degrees is tough. I would just I'd find a dealer. Don't go to a Home Depot or Lowe's or anything. Go to a mower dealer and talk to them.
Yeah.
And tell them you're looking for a medium grade residential Toro time cutter or something like that, and see what they say, and tell them about your 15-degree hill, because that would be tough. I know there's mowers out there that can handle it. They say that new Cub Cadet with a steering wheel can handle hills good.
Everything.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I've never used it. You know,
Because a lot of people tested it out this last spring, was it? Last year?
yeah, I know. Not dirt. God, what's it? The monkey, Dirt Monkey or whatever.
Yeah.
I think I've seen one of his. I haven't watched his videos in a long time.
No,
I think I've seen him try one out.
Because he tried one out. Shane, our top notch, tried one out.
Yeah.
I can't think of his name now. There's another one that had it. I'll have a think in a minute. I can't think of his name now. He's got a full beard. Younger guy. The South. Can't think of his name. But anyhow. I don't know. There's
60-inch Laser Z X Spark hangs hills. I don't know about that. I mean, you know, there are crazy people out there who mow like Matt MG, who probably would like try to do an inverted hill if he could.
Why isn't the captain coming up here?
I don't know why he's not coming up here. I
Captain.
even told him he was right in my last video.
Yes,
I
you
figured
did.
he'd come up here. I figured he'd come up here and brag. He probably hasn't even watched it.
No, probably not.
I'm surprised you didn't figure that out, Floyd. Just lower the deck.
I didn't think it would lower that much.
Uh,
And in my head, I'm sitting here going, no, because that pedal doesn't drop at all when I lower the deck. In the Kubota, I'm thinking that pedal doesn't drop at all, but it does just enough.
Uh-huh.
mhm.
But I don't want to lower and raise the deck every single time either. So it's a pain in the butt. So most cases, I don't have to strap my stuff down to go from house to house. So, but that single
Boom.
axle is definitely a lot more bouncy. So stuff tends to move a little bit more on
Oh,
that
yeah,
single
it does.
axle.
Mhm.
Boom.
I'm trying to find a picture. I don't know. But see, every spring, I'm on somewhere along the line, I got a pile of gravel that's got to be moved. I just pull a pin out of my deck and drop it right to the ground. That's my bulldozer. I use my Tiger Cup for that. It does do a really good job of smoothing the gravel
Hey, good night, Jurgens. Have a good bed nap, whatever.
Good night, buddy.
Good night.
out.
Hey, Mike, I gave my parents their car back.
You gave it back. I thought you were buying it.
Yeah, no. I realized you don't look cool whenever you're driving around your SUV.
I bet you your wife gave you shit.
Why- He looked
Yes,
behind
look
us. He-
around.
He's like, I'm gonna say something, but I gotta make sure she's not back there.
What about that RC truck? Are you gonna get it or no? Oh, okay. I see. You don't have your.
She's got ears everywhere.
She got-
Okay, I won't say.
He's got the
Okay,
he's got the
you can
ring.
mess-
She's got the Ring doorbell camera zoomed in on him right now.
Look what I got
Oh.
today.
There's a,
Oh, the Nest.
Oh,
That's
okay,
it. You're
the
screwed.
Nest,
You're
yeah.
screwed. You're never gonna have any privacy. She's gonna know. She's gonna know
That's
when
like-
you're pooping.
That's like me. I come home. I've been coming home earlier lately, right? Because the lawns are dry, and we have Ring doorbell. So I'll come up to the front door. All of a sudden, I hear, "Are you home already?" She scares the hell out of me. My wife's at work, right, on her cell phone, watching me, right, through the doorbell camera, talking to me.
I don't know, Matt. We'll be out for a little bit longer, probably. I don't know.
Yeah, I was doing the math, and I a $941 payment for a car is a little too steep for me.
Wow.
That's
Wow.
expensive. For a car.
That's
So I'll
losing
pay for it for 2.5, 3 months, and that I told them they can keep it.
That's lose your house payment there.
Speaking of a $900 payment, you guys know I've been looking at excavators, like thinking about getting like a used one and stuff. And so I was looking at new, and I know Floyd's eyes are going to open up right now. I was looking at Kubota. See, his eyes are open now. So anyway,
I do like my Kubota.
I know some people that rent them, like other landscapers in my area that rent them for so much and this and that. And I kind of did the math. So there's a Kubota one, 3.5 ton. So it's pretty much 60 grand Canadian, right? And the payments are just under $900, $860 or something like that. 0% financing, right? So 0%. So if I rent this thing out and make $300 a day on the thing, right? I'm going to make my payment and some, and I'm going to have a machine that I can use for jobs too. So it's just one of those things I've been thinking about.
But you also got to think of maintenance.
Yeah. Oh, I know the maintenance too, and all that too. But I'm going to be renting one. So I'm taking down that shed, like the shop project that I'm doing with an excavator. So I'm renting
You're still saving as much wood off that as you can, right? Like the
yeah. No,
like
I
the
plan on
log.
I plan on making a smaller shed with it.
Oh, okay.
Like from what I can save with it. But like the initial, like the roof and whatever and this and that, like I have certain pieces I'm going to keep. But I need an excavator anyway because I need to move a tree in my backyard because we're turning the shop around the other way. It's going to be sideways. And now we're going 14 by 20 instead of 12 by 20. It's going to be 14 by 20. So I got to move a tree. I got to dig around, uproot it, take it out, dig another hole. So I had to get an excavator for that. I'm not doing that by hand. It's like an almost 20-foot tree. So at the same time, so I'm getting a Kubota U35. And that's the one I was looking into too. So I'm renting one for $350 plus fuel. So I'm going to have one for a day. So I'm going to make a video of it. It's going to be my first time operating an excavator.
You never, so you don't know the controls or anything?
No. I look online. I'm pretty good with machines and stuff. When I get on something, I'll figure it out within like 20 minutes to a half an hour. But I've been looking online and watching videos how to operate it. That machine and everything, and it's pretty simple. I could pretty much tell you what these two joysticks do right now. I don't even have one, but from watching videos. So I'm educating myself before I get it. So I'm going to have some fun with this excavator. And for sure, I'm going to do a video with it. I want to put a camera in the shed when I put the thing through the roof, and get different views. And
that'll be fun.
It might.
It'll be fun. It'll be a fun video, but think of how much time you're wasting putting cameras around.
Yeah. This is your movements that you're going to be making, just with your hands. Don't move your arms, just your hands.
Oh yeah.
Smooth. You'll take it nice and easy. You'll smooth it out. Yeah, I run excavators for years, so. Yeah.
I mean, I've never done it either, so I got a job where.
You know what? Every excavator is different with the controls. Like from what I've seen on YouTube, I looked at John Deere's, Kubota, Case, all different ones, right? And I call different companies where I'm going to rent from. I'm going to rent the Kubota. I really want to try that Kubota U35. Looks like a good machine. It's a closed cab. It has AC. It has heat. It's luxury. Stereo in it and everything.
Sure.
So I know when I rent that thing, after I'm going to have the biggest smile on my face and probably be bugging my wife, to buy one.
Well, just remember, I mean, to buy something like that, you got to have the business to justify it.
No, I know that.
Yeah, I know, and I know you do. I just, some people get excited and buy stuff like that, and they're like, okay, now I got this machine, but I have no other business to make money off of it, so it just sits there. And
Like to be honest with you, I don't have 60 grand. I'll be if I did it, I'll be financing.
right,
Like I said, I know people, like personally, I know people, not just companies, and I know they rent these, and I can give them a discounted price, and I know I could probably make that payment easy before the month, probably within a couple weeks, and I would have a machine that if I get a job that I can use and make money with too. So if I finance for 0%, it's 0%. It's yours after 60 months, right?
right.
And if I can make money off that thing from other people using it and myself using it to pay for itself, then why not? I know there's maintenance to it too, but if you get a brand new one and you finance it, you have a 2-year warranty too, right? Or 2,000 hours.
In Kubota, and I don't know if I was able to get a veteran discount and a fleet option with Kubota. And I'm actually financed my zero turn because it was brand new. I financed it and I got 0% interest rate the whole time through Kubota.
Yeah.
And I pay Kubota themselves. I don't pay the dealership or anything like that.
Right.
No,
So Kubota actually has some good financing. Like they're probably the best out there. That's kind of another big reason why I went with them. Plus their reputation. Growing up, all I knew about was John Deere and Kubota. I couldn't tell you any other tractor out there. I didn't know about any other tractor or anything. Kubota and John Deere. So yeah, I mean, I don't think you're going wrong by doing it. It just, you don't want to.
that there is work out there in my area. I had calls, for removing tree stumps or removing trees. Like I'm not talking about cutting down a 100-foot tree. Something that a 3.5-ton excavator can handle. People want the stump, roots, the whole thing out of the ground, backfilled and smooth it and put grass on. Most tree companies don't do that. Tree companies around here, like I have customers that tree companies can, and there's still a stump there. There's roots all over the place, and they won't remove that. Not a lot of people will do that because they don't have the equipment to do it. Now, if I have something that can handle that, why not? I can make some money doing that too. Even if I got with some of these tree companies saying, after you remove whatever, like if the customer wants this is what we can work out. I can come in and remove the rest of it for this price or whatever, right?
I realize tomorrow's payday. I got to do payroll real quick, so I'm listening to you, but I'm writing the check.
No, I know. I'm looking around. Everybody's thinking while I talk.
No, I was listening to you because you're right. You're right. I mean, we got 2 jobs that we got to do, and we got to get an excavator for. And I'm trying to schedule them so it's the same day because they're both like half-day jobs. They're really not that big of a deal. But one of them is getting kind of impatient, and I'm like, she actually sent me a letter in with her payment for last month saying, "Are you going to get to it or not? You can let me know." And I've let her know. But sometimes these people, I don't think, realize that I send them emails and they don't see the emails or they forget or whatever. But I am going to get to it. But it's not like it's I can't stop my everyday thing to get to these jobs, these extra jobs. But now that we're slowing down and we're able to do it, I might be able to get to these things next Friday or something. So, but I got to rent one too. And I was going to do the same thing, like learning the controls because I don't know nothing about it. I've never done it before.
Go on YouTube, buddy.
Yeah.
You know all about YouTube, right?
What is that? Is that some kind of online streaming service or something?
Yeah. I was looking at Donald here. Donald said, "Mike, I took down a garage with my Jeep." Yeah, and 100%. I was going to use my truck as stability to make sure it goes one way and not the other way. But the thing is, with an excavator and a thumb, I could pick up pieces and put it into my dump trailer. So my back won't be sore.
Right.
So that's the whole point too of having an excavator to do this job in my backyard and to move the tree too. I got to dig a hole. I'm getting locates sprayed in a couple days. It's already called for that. I know there's nothing in my backyard. There's only a sewer line on the other side, but I'm not digging anywhere around there. But still, you got to be.
What is it? 811 for us?
For us, it's just called Ontario One Call.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's a number there's a number you can call, but now you can do it online. So I did it online. I filled out the form and submitted it. And in the next few days, somebody comes by. It's free. It's a free service, and they mark cable, gas, water, all the utilities. So you have all the different colors, and then they leave you the paper in your mailbox or whatever. So it's better to be safe than sorry, right? I just want to make sure.
Yeah, in the States here, it's called Misdig. They call it Misdig. They come and got all the utilities and stuff. So, yeah, it is free, and it's well worth. If you're going to be doing any kind of work, it's well worth it just to save you the grief of calling someone up because you ripped through something you didn't know you had. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, my irrigation guy, I got to give him the okay so he can get that stuff scheduled because they got to come out and mark everything.
Yep. Yeah. You'll have fun on that excavator. I've run them for many years. I still had fun on it. Bailing up sand, piling up sand, digging a hole. It was just fun.
See, like for the past couple of years, like even before I got into lawn care, I thought about getting these kind of machines and doing like brush removal, things like that or whatever. So I've been back and forth between a skid steer and an excavator. Now, yeah, it's a skid steer. You can do a lot of grading jobs and this and that and whatever. An excavator still has a blade on it too that you can still grade a yard, but also you can dig things out easier, right? You can do demo work.
Right.
There's so much more you can do, I think, with an excavator. I can still pick up material with that and put it into my dump trailer, just like a skid steer. Okay, it might take a little longer because the bucket's only 24-inch rather than a skid steer being bigger. But, there's pros and cons between both of them.
Just by both.
Well,
yeah. You get one, you'll get the itch. Man, I wish I had that skid steer. Now you're gonna go rent that. And
also I was thinking for the future too, because my goal in a few years, by the time I'm 50, I said, but in a few years, I'd like to have a couple people hired going out in a truck doing lawns. Now, if I have an excavator or other equipment like that, then I want to do that on my own and do, whatever work with those machines. So that was just my thought.
Yeah. No, it's always good to have that plan. When I first read Donald's comment, I actually thought maybe he drove his Jeep through the garage.
he wanted to demo his
Jeep. My garage down where my Jeep is.
Yeah. Oh no, like we thought about that too. Just hook up the truck to it and just go. Yeah, that would be fun. But the shed means a lot to me because my dad built it. But at the same time, let's just have some fun with this. I always wanted to run an excavator, and I'm just going to do it. I'm sure
you got any other work lined up that you might be able to use it with?
Nothing lined up.
No.
I thought about it.
I would I think about customers who might have that. Hey, I'm gonna have this, for a deal. I could go out there and remove this brush for you or something.
You know what? I want to get used to using a machine first before I actually go on the customer's lawn.
Destroy your own problem. If you're driving through a fence, at least it's your fence.
yeah. And my backyard, it's gonna need to be like regraded too and stuff. Because we used to have pine trees lined up behind there. We got rid of them back in 2013. There's a lot of roots underground. It's really bumpy. At the same time, I want to try and grab a lot of those roots and get them out and then regrade with this excavator if I have enough time. But I want to practice on my own yard, figure out how to turn it with the track without ripping up the yard. I don't want to just get one and learn on a customer's lawn and then I rip up their lawn. So it's an 8,000-pound machine, right? Just over 8,000 pounds. So
that's what I don't understand, Mark. Is how do you not rip up lawns?
You do rip them up a little bit.
Yeah.
It will.
There's no technique to avoid it.
What's that?
There's no technique that like Mike could learn to avoid ripping up his yard or.
It's called sheets of OSB.
Okay, so yeah, they would.
Keep ripping it up.
I'm writing that down.
And I've seen that before, where people bring in sheets of wood and lay it down and drive on that. But I mean, you're flattening down the grass, but you're not ripping it off.
Right. Yeah, and
Well,
always
obviously,
up when you're done too, but still, it keeps you, from tearing up the lawn too much.
yeah, obviously you're not going to go like a zero turn and go do 360s. You do
Right.
360s with one of those, you're slowly digging however wide your tracks are along of a hole.
It
Right,
might
you know,
be
you're absolutely right.
about ripping anything up. It does it really quick.
Yeah.
You know, he's
So-
like, you do one turn and you're done. It's
Yeah.
gone.
See, I don't mind if I rip up my backyard where I am operating this machine. It's okay because I'm going to be redoing it anyway. But I want to practice at the same time. When I first get it, I'm not going to start demoing and digging, and I'm just going to drive around, and check it. What kind of marks I'm leaving on the lawn, how I'm doing it, backing up or whatever. Okay, now put that blade down. Okay, now I'm ready to go. And yeah.
Well,
I heard it, but
You definitely take your time, learn it,
oh yeah,
Well,
like
being with all of us being in a drought right now, the ground's getting pretty hard. So you
Yes.
probably won't rip up as much.
Might be a good time. When you doing this?
I'm probably going to rent one a week from this Friday. So I think the 17th.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it on a Friday. So originally we're gonna do it this Saturday, but I think we're supposed to have rain again. But my contractor friend, he has some plans that came up. He was gonna come too and help me. I kind of want to do it on my own,
Right.
just to save the money. I don't have to pay him that. I'm just gonna hire them just to do the concrete pad and build the building.
Right.
I think I can do it all in one day myself.
Right.
I got Fridays off too, so I don't have lawns on Fridays.
Oh man, I'm getting tired now.
Well, we started.
Sorry, man.
We got done I got done at 3:30 or something like that, or 3 o'clock. I sat down on my chair just trying to cool down. Yeah,
I've been-
I fall asleep from that.
I've been doing these envelopes all day and freaking, that took me a lot longer than what I thought it was. But I wrote the letters and the stuff, and now I realize in my head I should have added something else to it, but I forgot. But too late now. Oh, man.
I always hate when that happens.
Yeah, I know. It's not that big a deal, but I should have added that in there. And I didn't add online payment yet because I am accepting online payments, but I ain't figured out how to add the convenience fee to the yard books. I thought I did it right. So the 2 or 3 that are paying me credit with credit card online, I'm losing a little bit of money on them because they take their fee. And I didn't know. I thought I added it on there right, but I don't know.
But you have to add it on.
Yeah, but I can't figure out how to do it on Yardbook. Yardbook does it for you, but I must be doing something wrong with it or something. So that's why I'm not advertising it right now. I like getting the checks in the mail.
Yeah, I got nobody on credit card anymore, but when I did have credit card, I use QuickBooks, and I told them, I said I have to charge you 2.5% on top of what your total is, and they get it because
Yep.
they're collecting points or whatever on their credit card, and so I just add that on another line of a product, 2.5%, whatever equals to this, okay, and then that's your final bill right there.
Yeah,
So-
Yardbooks does it automatically, but apparently I don't have it set up that way. I thought I did, so I'm trying to figure that out still.
I don't have anybody on
But I
credit card.
get so sidetracked with Morris for Vets right now that's what today I spent a lot of time on that and not enough time on all their lawn care today actually.
Well, you got to concentrate on your business too, bud.
Oh yeah.
Just make sure you're keeping up with all your paperwork there.
But I
and-
am. The receipts has always been my issue, but most part I'm on top of it.
Receipts are a lot of people's issues just because it's a tedious
Yeah.
thing of a job.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that I save for a rainy day, but we don't have no freaking rainy days. I can't do it.
Yeah. Yeah. But now you can have dry days.
Oh yeah, exactly. Save for a rainy or dry day.
Well, you know what? Yeah, watch my video at 7 a.m. there, and you'll see lots of rain.
Yeah, because I don't leave. I don't leave for the shop until Well, quarter to 8.
It's 9 minutes of pouring rain, so you'll probably fall asleep.
Not tomorrow.
Yeah.
The video I thought the video you were posting tomorrow is about the heat.
No, today's is.
Oh, I haven't seen
Didn't
it
you
yet. I must have not got your message. Today.
Okay. You got to watch today's first before
Yeah,
you watch tomorrow
okay.
mornings.
When I go lay in bed, I'll watch it.
Because it's ironic because our weather forecast did not show any rain for today, right? So I made a video today and I released it today that we haven't had rain for 3, and then it poured rain for 20 minutes here. So I got my camera and I stood outside by my garage and I got the front and then I got the back. So I made like a 9-minute video. So there's a new song that my guitar player wrote is on the first part, and then the rest of it you just hear rain falling. It's kind of relaxing, but it's pissing down. So it's kind of ironic because I just released a video of how dry it is for 3 weeks, and then now tomorrow morning I'm gonna have a video of it pissing down rain.
You know, and it's funny, since I moved back to Michigan from Colorado, I told the wife, my kids don't realize how much I've missed a Michigan thunderstorm. Like it just pours, rains, and thunders all night long. Not like a damaging thunderstorm, just a thunderstorm. And I sleep like a baby. I sleep like a baby. And in Colorado, we didn't get that because not like you do here. So I'm actually excited about it. I can't wait till we get that weather because we didn't get it in spring like we're supposed to.
No.
Let's see, like right now, even though we do get thunderstorms, which is usually later in the fall, they're still nowhere near what it used to be when I was a kid. I mean, we would go out a couple times, 2-3 times a year in the summertime, where we'd have to make sure everything's all nailed down because it's funnel clouds circle around over our house.
Oh,
70-mile-an-hour winds, and it was just a normal thing that we did. It was, when we got weather like right now, it's 90 degrees. That thunderstorm would always roll in after that, and it's not doing that anymore. So, what's going on? Usually when the humidity goes up and the heat's up, that's when we start getting a major thunderstorm.
Hey guys,
I don't know. In 10 years, we'll be talking about it differently.
What's that, Franco?
I'm getting ready to go. I'm trying to figure out this with the AC.
Oh.
Set it for 70 degrees.
See, I have the AC on this wall right here, and I hate how I have to come around all the way to set the AC, the old one. So I put the new one over here. But I'm going to connect the one wire is wrong. So it's telling me I'm missing the heat pump. I don't know where the heat pump is. So I got to play with this for a little bit and figure out what the hell I did wrong.
Well, don't worry. My air conditioning went out on my truck like last Thursday. So I've been driving around without air conditioning my truck.
Oh, man, you ain't got time to cook or eat.
I tore it apart yesterday. That's something I worked on. So, all right, Franco, man. We'll see you later, dude. Take it easy. Get that.
I'll be listening. I just won't be paying.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be on here much longer anyway. But
so y'all have a
hop off because I'm starting to fall asleep now.
but yeah, my AC went out on my truck. I turned it to, and I'm not a mechanic by no means. So when it was on, it's got 4 settings. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 is the highest. When I turned it on 4, it'd go on, and it'd blow out for probably 30 seconds, and it just like shut off. The fan wouldn't blow no more. But if I bumped it to 3 or lower, it would work. So the fan was spinning, I'd get air conditioning. So I was running it on 3 for a while. Well, Friday or Thursday, all of a sudden it stopped working altogether. Now, if I'm driving on the road and the wind's blowing through the radiator and stuff, I can still feel cold air coming out. I turn it on heat, I can still feel heat. The blower is just not working. So I went out and bought this. Everybody says, oh, it's your little transducer thing. It almost looks like a little credit card with a plug.
Yeah, that's talking about.
I've replaced it and still nothing. So I'm like, what? I don't know what else it could be. The guy said if the blower was working on 3 and 2 and 1, it's got to be something else, some kind of switch. I'm lost. I don't know what to do with it, and I don't want to take it to a mechanic because they charge you $600 just to look at the damn thing. And so it's like I don't know what else to do with it.
And I got to take my truck in because it's having a hard time starting. Turn the key, it goes
Oh,
click, and then it'll take off.
Hmm.
So I got
That's-
there's the starter relays that's up there someplace, and the truck is getting pretty old. It's got 14,000 miles on it now. So
yeah, you just got that last year, right?
well,
Yeah.
it's anytime I buy anything, I always got problems with it, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I buy. It's going to break. It always does.
Yeah.
Under warranty, folks in the shop. Everything is. Everything I buy. I bought a 30-gallon pull behind sprayer with the arms to spray out, put
Yeah.
weed killer down. Yeah. The first day I used it, the bearings went out on the wheel. I didn't even go a whole tank of gas or a whole tank of spray through it. The bearings are still on it, so I ain't got time to deal with it.
You got your license to spray then, Mark?
No.
No.
Nope.
What is it? How hard is it to get the license in Michigan?
It's a lot of, if you can read and remember, it's easy.
Well, I'm screwed.
Yeah.
That's why I
Yeah.
subcontract out.
And also you have to have an apprenticeship for some chemicals too. Quite
Oh,
a few
do you?
chemicals you have to have a 2-year apprenticeship. It's a nightmare to get one. I can take over a spraying service or business right now, but yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to go through that because you just got to go through training. Every single year. Got to have 40 hours of classroom. I think there is every single year. Just to maintain that. Everybody else is sprays for bugs too. So. That guy's making some serious point there.
Mhm.
$60 fertilize the lawn. You're there for 15 minutes. Yeah, you're making
No.
some serious point.
That little standard, I guess I call it a standard sprayer that they got nowadays. You guys cruise around. I watched him do my yard. I'm like, damn, he was in and out quick.
Oh yeah.
Quick.
You watch Sean, Minnesota Lawn and Landscape.
Yeah.
He has a standard spreader. Yeah,
But
he
I
just
don't-
zips around. Apparently, it's a moneymaker. He just zips around on that thing and
Oh yeah.
done. But they're a pretty expensive machine too, right? 10
Yeah.
or 12
I'm
grand.
sure they're. I'm sure they're around 10 grand.
Yeah.
themselves.
It's more than a zero turn.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, gentlemen, I think
Yep.
it's time.
Yeah, it is because
Past my bedtime.
Oh, it's 2 hours past my bedtime.
yeah. Well,
Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we'll see you next Wednesday, Mark. I'll try to come on Sunday. Hey, if you're gonna go live, Mike, IG me. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll see. Maybe
Don't
Friday
just do
night
it. If you just do it, I
or
won't know.
Saturday.
I don't
Maybe
pay.
Saturday. Maybe Saturday night because everybody goes to Lawn Stars Friday night.
yeah.
I set my phone down, and when I'm working, and half the time I don't even know where the hell it is. So,
Yeah.
like, if I'm outside working and doing stuff, my phone's somewhere in the house. I don't get nothing. So,
Yeah.
let me know. But so I know, Mark, you go Sunday, you and Vicky. So I'll try Sunday. Remember?
Yeah. Well, Mike, if you jump on Saturday night, we might be live from a different town, like someplace I don't know. Depends on where we go.
Oh, that's right. You're going away this weekend.
Well, I don't
I should
know.
have him come down here and help me mow some grass.
Grass on a weekend doesn't happen.
Different type of grass. It's legal here in Michigan now.
Well, yeah, I know. But I don't want to be mowing grass.
All right,
Yeah.
guys.
All right. We'll see you later.
See you all
See ya.
later. Hey, always give maximum effort and be kind to everyone. It's Floyd. I'm out.